Oh my goodness, thank you for the resub. Also, hi everybody. Hello. Hi. How y'all doing today? Thank you for the happy affiliate anniversaries. Oh, thank you for those. I appreciate that. Hi. Welcome in Plasmids. Welcome in Dragon. Welcome in Gilster. Welcome in Foxy. Welcome in Rambling. Hello. Hi. Yay! I've been affiliate for 4 years now. Hi. I forgot what day that was. I forgot what day that was. Hello. Happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you, Cam. Also, hi. Thank you for that. Hydrate. I will do that right now. Oh, I left my water in the fridge. Hold up. I'm going to make my VTuber model look weird for a sec because I got to go get my water bottle from the fridge. It's literally like 5 feet away from my desk. I'm just going to go grab it real quick. I left it in the fridge. Okay, I got my water bottle. I'm gonna sit down. Hold on. There we go. Okay, let me do that hydrate now for you. Welcome in, Gilster. Hi, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. I'm here. Just wanted to say I'm gonna be lurking. I hope you're doing well. Okay, yeah. Thank you for being here. Thanks for lurking. I appreciate you a bunch. Thank you. Appreciate that. Welcome. Previously on Great 8, it's Attorney. Hi, everybody. How's your day going? I hope you're having a fantastic one. TGIF and all that fun stuff. We're going to play some more Great Ace Attorney Chronicles today. And last time on Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, let's see, what happened? Oh, yeah, that's right. So, Van Zeeks is in jail, and he is being framed for the murder of Gregson, who I still haven't seen the body of yet, so I still don't believe he's dead. And we went around and we did some investigation and stuff, and then we had Van Zeeks do his testimony where he stated that he was following Gregson for some reason. He hasn't revealed to us yet. He was investigating Gregson. He followed Gregson to this place. He came into the room. It was really dark, and then he heard a bang. And after the bang, he turned around, and there was people looking at him, and they're like, "Oh my God, you killed him!" And there was a gun on the floor, and he picked up the gun. So of course, everything. He got framed, basically. I watched the first Hobbit movie and started Final Fantasy Dirge of Cerberus on my PS2 last night. Ooh, that sounds nice. That sounds like a good night. Oh my gosh. I hope you enjoyed the Hobbit movie, the first Hobbit movie. Those are pretty good. At least it's not Rings of Power. Rings of Power sucks. Do not watch that. Souls, hi. Happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you. Yes, I've been affiliate for 4 years now. Hopefully in another couple years I'll hit partner. We'll see how things go, but I am still grateful that I am an affiliate, at least that I get paid, for subs and stuff, so that's nice. But thank you, Souls. Welcome in. How are you doing today? MatterX, hi, welcome in. How are you doing today? Thank you for the congrats and happy anniversaries. Thanks. I have the first two, and sadly found out I only have the special features disc for the 5 armies. That's okay. That's all right. Hey, you can always find the other stuff like online, Wink, wink. Wink, wink. Wait, wink, wink. Indeed, I'm doing well. I had a busy day with work and had a baseball game. Ooh, my team won 7-4. Ah, congrats. I didn't know you played baseball. That's cool, Slows. I've never been a sports person myself, but that's nice. I'm glad you had fun. So anyways, now we're in the cross-examination phase, or we're in the testimony phase of all the witnesses who supposedly witnessed Van Zeek's killing Gregson. So we're going to go ahead and continue into that right now. Right? Meow. You're just trying to unwind after a long week? Yeah, I hope you get a chance to unwind soon. I hope you get a chance to just, relax and stuff. Not condoning piracy. No, 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 not at all. Alice, hi. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the happy affiliate anniversary. I appreciate that so much. Oh, what voice was I doing for this guy? Okay, I think I remember. We saw the whole thing from start to finish, we did. Everything from the moment they went into the building. It was less than a minute after the Reaper had gone inside that we all heard a big bang.
Seems to me that quick to talk is quick to walk. Gossip couldn't wait to go and see what had happened. I ran into the room and there he was, the Reaper, gun in hand, standing over the dead body.
I was scared half to death, me, so I ran off to find a copper. Damn lips. Yeah, he got beat up. He got beat up somehow. We haven't investigated that yet, but he got beat up, apparently. Beans with hot dogs and fries. That's a new one. Ooh, interesting. Let's see. Oh, that was Soul's dinner. Hot dog, fries, and beans. Oh, that sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. Also, Red Riding Hood. I mean, she does look like Red Riding Hood. That's for sure. That's for sure. Wait, oh, I didn't read that. Crap. Sorry, I didn't read that. If these witnesses were there the whole day and saw everything, who did they see going inside the building? Only the... Oh, wait, what voice was I doing for Cosmo? Oh, crap. Hold on. This was literally last week. I'm trying to remember. Only the victim, Inspector Gregson, and the accused, Barrick Von Zeeks. That's right, I remember now.
I see pictures of that Reaper in the paper. I know what he looks like. And just between us, folk love stories like this. I've made myself a tidy sum already.
But wait, the room was just one of several flats in the building. Someone from another flat could have done it. All those flats on Fresno Street were unoccupied. Oh, right, Kazuma's back. Yeah, Kazuma is not dead, and he is a prosecutor now, for those of you who haven't caught up with what we've been doing in the game. Yeah, Kazuma is not dead, and also his dad is the professor. That was a big reveal episode. Oh my goodness. Red Riding Hood sounds like one of those teens you used to see in malls looking in windows wishing they had money. Maybe, I guess. I guess. I don't know. I grew up with a fairy tale. I grew up with the fairy tale, so I can only imagine it as that.
Of course they are. They're small, damn, dirty, and expensive to boot.
The room in which the inspector was found is only property in the building that's currently leased. And we know the leaseholders' names, don't we? It's Hugh Boone.
The testimony the court has just heard would appear to leave little room for doubt. It's becoming increasingly difficult to see how anyone other than the defendant could have committed the crime.
No! Thank you for your candor, my lord.
Well, so for the defense, you may proceed to the cross-examining the witnesses.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. We're gonna do it right now. Yes. Yes. I can't say a Starbucks girl because I like Starbucks. I also enjoy Starbucks, but only when I have a gift card, and I usually ask for a gift card around Christmas time because that stuff is way too expensive to buy on the regular. In a closed court like this without a jury, the judge is the only person whose opinion matters. True. I have to break down this testimony somehow. That's right. So there's no jury for this case either. If you guys haven't been keeping up, there's no jury. This is a closed case, a closed court case. Okay, cross-examine time. You're gonna get cross-examined right now. Nova, hi. Oh, thank you for the happy affiliate anniversary. I appreciate that a bunch. Welcome in. How you doing today? How you doing today? I forgot that was today. Okay, we saw the whole thing from start to everything from the moment they went into the building. Let's press on that.
Hold it!
Let's press on that. Doing pretty well? That's good. I'm glad you're doing well. When you say they, who do you mean exactly? Inspector Gregson and the defendant, Lord Van Zeeks? You stop that yawning over there. You can't be yawning when you stream next week either. You can't be doing that on your stream. Sorry, I'm getting on his case. I suppose so. Oh,
I suppose so. The likes of us don't know the names of the high and mighty. But I'll tell you one thing. It was the old Reaper that went on in last. That's for sure and certain.
you're doing pretty well, Nova. That's good to hear. Christmas, etc. for me has gotten to a point where I just ask for groceries because I'm too broke to live. Aw, I've been there. I hope it gets better for you. I hope it gets better for you. Yeah, I remember some years I would just ask for like money and be like, money is good. Yes, money. Yes, okay. Dude playing, wait. Oh, I don't have Gomi on right now. I'm so sorry. Cam, can you refund those points? I'm so sorry. I don't have Gomi on right now. I'm sorry. I don't usually have Gomi on for like game streams, especially ones where I have to read a lot. Refunded, thank you. Pharaoh, hi. Happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you. Hey, Pixie in chat. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing well, Pharaoh. Just behind Inspector Gregson, did they arrive at the same time as each other? So he was right, apparently he was right behind him. No biggie, I was just trying to be funny. Yeah, let me read what you wanted to say here. Hold up. Dude was playing with his tongue like, yeah. Well, it's actually his lip. His lip is swollen because he got beat up. But yeah. What was it? Oh, I see. That's right.
No, not at all. The first fellow must have gone inside a good 15 minutes before we heard the gunshot.
Yeah, he's over there. He is playing with his lip. That's weird. I didn't notice that earlier. Let me take a sip of my water real quick here. The victim arrived 15 minutes before? Are you sure about that? Okay, so Gregson was there for like 15 minutes before this all happened. Okay, got it.
Am I sure? Doesn't seem likely that I've forgotten a fellow with bright red hair like that, does it?
Oh, okay. So okay, so that wig. The wig. Yes.
Yeah, his hair was really red, weren't it? Redder than my flaming fireworks, even.
That fiery red bob's still burnt on the inside of my lids. It is.
Wait a minute. You're saying the man was a redhead?
Were you listening, chum? Aye, he was a redhead, and he had a big trunk with him as well.
I'm good. I just started my vacation. Ooh, what are you gonna do on your vacation? Every time I get a break, all I end up doing is working on personal projects the whole time. Today's actually my last day of my break, and then I get back to working on commissions tomorrow. By the way, commissions are open. I have 5 spots left for the month. So if you want a commission, feel free to check out my commissions. They're linked to the top of the chat there. I make basically everything you guys have ever seen here on my stream I've made, except for the stream avatars. The little Nook guys running around there. I don't make those, but I made my model, my overlays, my transitions, my animations, all that fun stuff, my emotes. Yeah. And if you're not a streamer and you just want your OC drawn, I also do illustrations. So yeah. I'll probably get some housework done and rest a bit. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, that's good too. Oh man, I was supposed to do a little bit of housework during my break, but I never got to it. Maybe I should do that later today. Yeah, maybe. Okay, I go. Bye-bye. Pixie, have fun. Okay, Plasmus, thanks for popping in for a little bit. It was nice to see you, even if it was just for a little bit. You have a good one. But Inspector Gregson's hair isn't red. Not by any stretch of the imagination. That's probably that wig we found. You guys remember we found a wig? Here it is, right here. Right here above my head. We found a ginger wig when we were investigating the scene of the crime. It seems likely that the person you saw wasn't in fact Inspector Gregson at all, but some other third party. Please don't remember the wig. Please don't remember the wig. No, I hate to break it to you, but the witnesses are correct.
What? Nani?
Oh, no. There's a picture of his dead body. No, he is dead for real? Oh, he's dead for real. No. Just have a look at this photograph of the victim taken at the scene. Oh, wait. We need to do the redeem. We need to do the redeem. Where's the redeem? Where's the redeem? Where's the redeem? Yeah, there's the redeem. Look at this photograph. No, Gregson. Why? No, I didn't think they would actually kill him off. That sucks. Yes, that's Inspector Gregson, all right. Yep. Yeah, it is. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Okay. Gregson, no. Poor Gregson. And a red hairpiece. Of course! We saw one on the floor when we investigated the scene, didn't we? I still refuse to believe Inspector Gregson wore a hairpiece, though. So then why on earth would he have been wearing something like that?
The color does seem to suit the man, one might say. The photograph will be submitted as evidence, please, counsel.
He's dead for reals. Unless he faked it. I bet he faked his death. I still don't believe he's dead. And what became of the trunk that the red-headed victim was supposedly carrying? Oh yeah, they said something about a trunk. I was informed that no trunk was found at the scene. So it just disappeared?
What? Do you expect us to have been watching the building every second, do you?
We definitely saw him in the dock going in, though. No question about that.
Where's the trunk at? Where's the trunk at, though? Where? Hold on, let me do a save here. No fakes, Pixie. Let's stay strong and find truth for Gregson. Wait, are you saying he didn't fake his death? That's kind of a spoiler, but oh, that's sad then. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. I was hoping he was alive. I really was. Where's the picture of him? There it is. Oh, that's sad. I liked him a lot. He was a bro. He was such a good guy. To die in the fetal position like that, he deserved better. He deserved better. That sucks. I miss the fish and chips. Yeah, me too. Okay, well, let's press on this. By which presumably you mean the gunshot? Oh, right. Her little poppers, and then she has the big poppers too. Don't light that in the courtroom! Stop it. She keeps lighting fireworks in the courtroom. This should be illegal. Should be dragged out. He died in the Yamcha pose. Sad. Yeah, he doesn't deserve it. Yeah, he didn't deserve it. He didn't deserve that. He deserved better than the Yamcha pose. He's a way better character than Yamcha too. In my opinion.
I sell these little things, don't I? How would I know what a gunshot sounds like? But I've always thought it probably sounds a bit like this, doesn't it?
Not quite. Not quite. It's close, but not quite. And you say that you heard the noise almost as soon as you saw the defendant here enter the building?
That's right. It was almost straight away. Bang! It went just like that.
Well, he's a ripper, ain't he? It's what the French call fait accompli. When the reaper's around, people are going to the ground. I mean, that's what he does, isn't it?
In it. I think we get the message. The Reaper couldn't allow the inspector to live after he'd discovered his secret hideout. There could be no clearer motive for the crime.
Yes. It's certainly an eminently incredible motive.
Great! Great! Yay! And at that point, you ran inside, is that correct?
Seems to...
Okay, oh yeah. We're gonna press on this one too. Press on this. Press on this. So, when Gossip ran to see what had happened, did you go too? Did they all just like run in there?
Well, me, I'm a bit hampered, you see.
Sorry, I'm stressing my voice a little bit. Hold on.
All the signs are that I can't move very well.
Oh, still weird name Sandwich. Yeah, Sandwich. I mean, there have been weirder names, like some celebrities naming their babies like apples and stuff, you know. There's been weirder names. You were way behind, presumably, with that sandwich board around your neck and that big sign in your hand. What a great burden you bear. Pardon me for asking, Mr. Sandwich, but, is it possible you and I met before? Yeah, I think that's the same guy who was driving the coaches and now he's, like, on the streets. He lost his job, I bet.
I'm not anybody, me. The signs are what make me who I am now. I signed, therefore I am.
So, you weren't employed as an omnibus driver just under a year ago then? Ah, I knew it.
I might be mistaken, but I believe his trembling has intensified, Mr. Naruto.
Yes, I agree. He's clearly been through a lot.
Turn down King Henry Street and Black Widow's Arms is just there.
Oh dear, you made him hide behind his sign.
What if they all three conspired to frame Van Zeeks? Because, I mean, Van Zeeks was behind the whole case. Well, he was the prosecutor in the case where that guy got proven to not be doing his job correctly and made him lose his job in a way, kind of, even though he was the one doing badly, but, you know. Hey, Stonewall, welcome to stream. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. Welcome in. We're playing some more great Ace Attorney Chronicles right now. Poor Beppo. Yeah, Beppo is... Yeah. I guess he changed his name to Sandwich, huh? Weird. GTA, hi. Welcome to stream. How are you doing? Welcome in. I got my Wildberry Pop-Tart today. Ooh, that sounds yummy. So, oh my gosh, why is that so big? Why is my alert box so big? I'm so sorry about that. Thank you so much for the follow. I follow Furtubers. Welcome to the Trash Panda Army. How you doing today? How you doing today? Hold on. There we go. Let me resize my alert box. There we go. That was way bigger than it was supposed to be. But I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome in. We're playing some great Ace Attorney Chronicles today. And nice to meet you, by the way. My name's Pixie. I'm a Princess Raccoon VTuber. I'm also an artist, live 2D rigger, and I play games. Welcome in. I'm doing well. I'm just finished Arkham City's new game plus, and now I'm doing the side missions. Nice. Doing quite well, thanks. That's good. I'm glad you're doing well. Thank you again for that follow.
Oh dear, you've made him hide behind his sign.
Life is full of surprises. Yep, it sure is. I ran into the room and there he was, the Reaper gun. Okay, let's press on that one. Whoop! Right now we're trying to prove that the prosecutor that we've been fighting for most of these games is actually innocent. He got framed for murder. So then you were the first person to arrive on the scene, is that right?
That I was. Kicked the little door open like a professional, I did. I yelled out, "What's going on here?"
Lord Van Zeeks claims all he heard was a man's scream, though.
And it was dark inside the room?
No, not dark at all. There were candles burning on the wall.
Really? Really?
And there was a fella collapsed on the floor. Just between us, it's the first thing I noticed when I got inside.
I see. That's not good for us. That's not good for us. Even though Lord Van Zeeks claims not to have seen any such lights on the wall.
The next thing I noticed was someone standing right beside the body.
The accused, Beric von Zeeks.
That's right, the pale-faced Reaper himself. I was a little shocked, I won't deny it, but I'm no lily-livered coward. I stood my ground and gave the—
Oh, you got something to say, Beppo?
I stood my ground and gave the Reaper a cold, hard stare myself.
What you got to say, Beppo? Let's pursue this. Beppo? Excuse me. Do you have something to add, Mr. Sandwich, if that's actually your name, which it's not?
There's really nothing to me. Empty in the head I am, just 2 slices with no middle. So I don't know what you want with me.
Hold on, I have to clear my throat real quick. Okay, we're good. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. I was stressing out my voice too much. Okay. Maybe I should change that, the gossip guy's voice, because it's stressing my throat out too much today to do that voice. I think that maybe you just remembered something? Having heard Mr. Gossip's last statement, I mean.
What I think is, we're all nothings really. We try to dress ourselves up as something else, but at the end of the day, we're all just street sellers.
Yeah, don't kill your voice. Yeah, probably not.
That's enough out of you, Sandwich. Keep your trap shut now. Unless you want us to make you into a real sandwich.
That voice is a lot less stress on my voice. That's a lot less stress on my throat.
When I saw the Reaper, he fell clean over on his backside.
That's it?
Oh, you rotten beggar. I told you to keep that a secret.
Uh-huh. You sussy. Why are you all beat up? He's got like a mark on his neck. His lip is beat up. Like, this man did something. He did something.
He screamed, just scrambled off on all fours. That's all I wanted to say.
Mr. Gossip, is this true?
The floor,
I'm sorry.
The floor was dead slippery, that's why. Planted my hand in a filthy pool of blood, didn't I? Yuck.
What? A pool of blood?
But listen here, even when I was sprawled on the floor, I still kept giving the Reaper a cold hard stare, and don't you forget it.
Let's just go back a little. Did you say you got blood on your hand?
I did, eh? It happens to the best of us at times, doesn't it? So I was scared, so I slipped over. We can keep it between us, can't we?
No. Dead is the key word, yeah. No, Mr. Gossip, I'm going to have to ask you to add that information to your formal testimony.
Oh, if I must.
Yes, you must. You don't keep things from the cart. Bad perjury.
The witness will amend his testimony and include the aforementioned details at once.
Yeah. Do it. Yeah, add that testimony, stupid.
I slipped over and got blood on my hand, so I quickly wiped it off on the floor.
Wait, so that means there's a handprint on the floor. Now, how did he get blood on his hands? He must have been super close to the victim. Because none of the rest of that room had blood on it, except for right around him, right around Gregson. When I'm imagining his voice, I try holding my bottom lip. I mean, I could do that. I could do that for his voice. Let's press on this though, real quick. Hold it! You wiped your hand on the floor? I'll try doing the holding the bottom lip thing, see how well it works.
Well, who wants blood on his hand, eh? Horrible stuff, and they might have thought I'd done it. No ta.
Is that good? Does that make it sound like his bottom lip's all swelled up? And you didn't think that might be a problem?
Does it really matter if I left a few grubby handprints on the floor? They all got cleaned up in the end, won't they?
I don't know why my eyes are doing that weird blink blink thing.
Don't make such a fuss. That's the message from all of us.
There's something wrong, Council?
No, my lord. I didn't remember anything on the report about a bloody handprint on the floor, that's all.
Don't come at me with all that. You can't intimidate me. I know what I did. I wiped it off. On the floor, the blood.
I wonder, could that be what happened? I don't think so.
Mr. Naruto?
I don't have all the answers yet, but I think we may just have uncovered a vital clue. I was scared half to death, so I ran out to find a copper. Okay, let's press on that one.
Hold it!
Ba -ba, ba -ba. So you didn't run into the room with your friends?
I'm not the sort of girl. I'm not that sort of girl.
Sorry. Well, hi! Welcome in, RD Crystal. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. We're playing some more great Ace Attorney Chronicles today. It's gonna be great. Sorry?
I'm a timid little thing, me. I was too scared to go in there.
Ah, right. I see.
Old Lippy and the witch ran in there, and then I heard a sort of old lady scream.
Well, that wasn't me, I swear. If I were a gentleman, I'd stake my honor on it.
It was him. It totally was him who screamed. Big baby. Thank you, Street Dragon. Thank you for the happy affiliate anniversary and welcome in. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. Cleaning up the blood doesn't work. You still go to jail. I know someone that could prove that. Yep. I'm really tired. Oh, I hope you feel more energized soon and that you get a chance to rest, RD Crystal. Hold on. I gotta clear my nose. My nose is a bit runny because allergy season. Okay, we're good.
Well, it wasn't me, I swear. If I were a gentleman, I'd stake my honor on it.
I wondered what on earth was going on.
Which is when you went to find a policeman?
And I ran into a copper as soon as I turned the corner. So I brought him straight back to the place. Didn't I do well,
Just between us, the copper's eyes were nearly popped out of his head when he saw the Reaper.
I never felt more uncomfortable in all my life. And the defendant was arrested on the spot, I believe.
Considering the catalog of killings that Reaper had carried out, it was a particularly inauspicious end. I'm like all over the place with Kazuma's voice right now, but I think I'm starting to get it settled. I'm like all over the place, but I think I got it figured out what I want to do with Kazuma's voice. Excuse me. If I can't find any holes in this testimony,
I'm afraid the judge will give a ruling of guilty, Mr. Naruto.
The truth is, though, their combined testimony is fairly damning.
Unfortunately, there don't seem to be any obvious problems with their statements, do there?
Still, if Lord Van Zeeks really is innocent, then I'm almost certain that we'll find something in there that doesn't quite add up.
You don't think that one of these three could be the true culprit, do you?
I don't know, but what I do know is that there's more to this case than is yet to be brought to light. I think Gossip is the one who actually did it. I don't know, he just looks the most shifty to me. Okay, let me do a save here real quick. We're gonna go to that amended testimony because usually when they amend a testimony, that's the one you present evidence on. If my experience at Ace Attorney games has taught me anything. Let's see, so that was like this fourth statement here, I think. Yeah, there it is. So let's see here. Let me do a save here. Okay. Savey. Hold on, I gotta clear my nose again real quick. allergy season be doing me crazy, guys. Crazy. My least favorite time of the year is allergy season. Because I'm just like, pew, 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 sneezing everywhere, and it's just like, ugh. Yesterday, I was like sniffing my nose, and my husband's like, why are you sniffing? And I'm like, because my nose is stuffed. He's just like, why is your nose stuffed? I'm like, because it's allergy season. He's like, oh. Oh, right. You think he'd be used to it by now, but no. Let's see here. Okay. Slipped over, got blood on my hand, so I quickly wiped it off on the floor. Okay, so what evidence can we present here for that? I feel like we should present the photograph because it shows that the blood was only around his body. Is there some kind of handprint anywhere on here? I don't see any handprints either, so I'm having a hard time believe that he touched the blood or anything like that happened. It's not even that close to the entrance. It's not even close to the entrance. Yeah, we're gonna either present this photograph or we're gonna present the map, the floor plan. So let's go ahead and present this.
Objection.
Objection. Oh, wait. Where's my toggle for that? Hold up. Which was it? This one? Objection. Yeah, there you go. Objection. That last statement was contradictory in a number of ways. Oh, this one's a false one. False objection. Nope, I was wrong. That was wrong. Load. Load. Okay, maybe it's the map. Let's present the map for this one then. Yeah, let's present the map for this one.
Objection.
Oh, no, music kept going. I should have noticed the music kept going. Yep, I should have noticed the music kept going there, so that's not good either. Okay, so it's neither of those. It's just a floor plan, so nothing is shown there. Well, yeah, but I thought maybe showing that the body was so far away from the door might be something. You know, because he said he stepped in and then he slipped over and got blood on his hands. Hold on, let me go back here. I slipped over and got blood on my hand, so I quickly wiped it off the floor. Hold on, maybe I'm missing something. Gossip couldn't wait to go and see what happened. It was less than a minute after the Reaper had gone inside that we heard a big bang. Yeah, it's definitely statement 4 we need to present something on. I'm just not sure what it should be quite yet. I would recheck some evidence. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Let's see here. Let's examine this little police officer. We haven't examined this actually at all yet. I can't find anything out of place. Oh, well, that's nice. Oh, wait, hold up. What's this? Oh, it's all scuffed up at the top. Hold on, let me move over.
The helmet of this charming policeman appears to be a little worse for wear.
I'm not convinced about the charming part, but yes, you're right. The head part looks like it's been fairly heavily manhandled. Almost as if somebody was enjoying twisting it around and around for fun. Shall we try twisting it around and around too? For fun? Oh, wait. Oh. What's that? Wait, what's that? Huh?
It appears to be some sort of key.
But it's tiny, though. It couldn't be a key for a door, not at this size. So what is it for, I wonder? Oh. Interesting. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Huh. Oh, Moonmiss, thank you for the resub. I appreciate you so much. I don't know why my alert box didn't go off. I'm sorry about that. Welcome in. Thank you so much. It looks like a kind of looks like a screwdriver, but not really. No, not really. I mean, I don't know. I don't think of it. It looks like a screwdriver to me. It doesn't look like a Phillips head or like the other one. But, I mean, I don't know. I've never seen a screwdriver that looked like that. This looks like some sort of key.
Yes, it does.
What is wrong with my voice today? Allergies, stop it.
A very tiny and simple key.
What's a little key doing inside a figurine of a policeman in the first place? And what's it for? I wonder if this was Gregson's key into the apartment itself. Huh, that's weird. Okay, well, let's see. Let's examine this again. Nothing here for that. Okay. Can I look at the wig again? Nope, we already looked at the wig. Okay. Sorry, I don't mean to clear my throat so much, but my allergies are draining into my throat, so. It's too small to be a door key? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It seemed like it was a pretty decent size when I found it, though. I don't remember. But let's see here. Oh, can we examine the candles? Yes, let's examine the candles. Can we look at the... Yeah, the one that got shot off. Let's look at that. Examine it. Ah, there's are some black marks here. Look.
Yes, they look like some sort of scorch marks.
So perhaps the bullet struck the candle here, do you think? It's only this one the candle's been cracked in half, it seems.
Yes, I think you might be right. Firearms are rarely used by criminals in Japan, so I'm afraid I'm not particularly knowledgeable about them.
Yeah, I guess that's the only thing to examine on this. I don't see anything else to examine on this. Let's make sure. Yeah, we're good. Okay. It was the key to his heart. Aww. Oh, can we examine the notice board now? Yay, we can! There are details of the whole raft. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Sasato speaking.
There are details of a whole raft of cases dating back years on here, aren't there?
This paper from 10 years ago is browning with age, look.
Out of interest, the most recent thing appears to be this newspaper cutting here.
Oh, it's the same Red-Headed League advertisement that Miss Holmes had picked out.
And do you remember there was a red hairpiece at the scene too?
Was Inspector Gregson an exponent of the Red-Headed League then? I think so. I think he was investigating it too. Okay. Sometimes I just like moving them around. It's fun. Let's see here. Let's examine the firecrackers. Nothing to examine with the firecrackers, really? Nothing to examine here? Really? Nothing? Maybe it's not time to examine these yet. Maybe it's not time to examine these yet. Yep, okay, well, that's that, I guess. He was caught red-headed. No! Let's see here. What else did we have to look at here? I think that's all the other stuff we hadn't looked at yet. Oh, wait. Autopsy report. Let's see here. 45, British. Victim was shot in the chest at close range from the front, resulting in instant death. Scorch marks at point of entry. The bullet exited through the body from behind. The caliber of the gun used matches that of a standard issue firearms for members of judiciary. Okay. Okie dokie then. Maria Gory? What a last name! What a last name for a coroner! Gory! What a last name. I hope we get to meet her later. Let's see here. What else did I not examine? Can I further examine the gun now? So this is the type of revolver that's standard issue for members of judiciary then.
Yes, and I asked about whether records are kept about who they're issued to. I was told for the past 5 years they've been engraved with a unique serial number.
Oh, but as far as I can tell, there's nothing like that on this gun.
Which tells us that it must have been issued longer ago than that.
Oh, so put serial numbers on the guns, but this one doesn't have one, so it's old. It's super old then. It's like 5 years old, 5+ years old. Can we open this bad boy up? Can we? Can we? Pew 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 pew. I'm playing an FPS now. Pew 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 pew. Guys, you are you watching? You better be watching. You better be watching. You think you saw some red on the notice board? What? Hold up. What do you mean red? 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 Wait, oh, there is a handprint. Aw, I wanted to find that. I wanted to find that. You beat me to it.
Oh, what's this? Mr. Naruto, look!
Oh yes, it's a smudge of some kind. In fact, it looks just like a handprint.
And the color. That's blood, isn't it? Oh dear, how disturbing.
Okay, so I guess that's where the blood print ended up. I was on the notice board. Okay. Oh, I didn't get to find it. Oh, that's a disappointment. I wanted to find it myself. Oh well. You beat me to it. It's fine. I've been hit. Quick, I need a medic. Ah. Oh, enjoy. Winter, hi. Enjoy your lurk. It's nice to see you. I hope you're feeling better. You did spin the board around like a fidget spinner. I mean, it was fun, so. I didn't know I was supposed to be looking for anything on the back of the notice board. So, to be fair. Anywho, I think that's probably what we need to present here then. Let me do a save. Okay, let's present the notice board here then. Objection! There we go. Objection! Wait, wrong button. Objection! Yeah, there we go. So you wiped off the blood from your hand on the floor of the room. Are you quite sure about that?
Well, what else do you expect me to have done, eh? Does it really matter?
Objection!
Uh-oh. Wait, that's what your voice sounds like? Oh. Excuse me. Sorry, I didn't mean to cough like that. Hold on, I need water. My throat is not in good condition today for some reason. I hope it's not because of my allergies. The police found no such handprint on the floor during their investigations. What exactly is the defense is asserting? Oh, objection! Wait, no, wrong button again. Objection! If you listen, you'll find out, Prosecutor Asogi. Oh no, are they becoming enemies? Huh? Certainly there was no bloody handprint found on the floor. Oh. What are you trying to say? There was a handprint in blood left very clearly at the scene. On the back of this notice board.
Oh, yes, indeed. Indisputably a handprint in the distinctive color of blood.
Hey, you're right, dead right. That's my right hand. I'd know it anywhere.
Oh boy.
Objection!
Oh, what you got? What you got? Huh? What you got, Kazuma? Come on, bring it, boy. Bring it. The witness very definitely testified that he wiped his hand on the floor. Any handprints on the back of the board are irrelevant.
Objection!
Objection! Yeah. Not if the board itself had fallen onto the floor. Ooh. In that case, it's quite possible for the witness's handprint to have ended up there. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Just look at the floor plan of the room. Oh yeah, the notice board was all the way over here. They moved it. They must have moved it. They must have. Nice objection, Pixie. Yeah, I literally made an animation on my model just so I could do an objection for this game series. I love Ace Attorney so much. Guys, I love Ace Attorney so much, I made myself an objection! Objection! Wait, why is my arm not going all the way up? It's supposed to go up higher. I don't know. Anywho. Anywho. Let me move back. Whoop, there we go. Okay. I object your objection as I find it objectifying. The notice board was in the opposite corner of the room to the victim and in the upright position. Even if it had somehow toppled and was lying on the floor at the time, it would have been a considerable distance from the body. That obviously someone moved it. Obviously.
I fell over when I came across the body. So I was basically right next to the corpse, not on the other side of the room.
In other words, the defense's assertion is contradictory. Yes, it is. There's a very definite contradiction here, for which there must be a reason.
I take it that you formulated a proper hypothesis, Counsel?
Sonic Man, welcome to stream! Hello! Due to tariffs, the pre-order of Switch 2 is delayed. I don't want to talk about politics. I'm going to delete your message. I'm sorry. But welcome to stream. Welcome to stream. Hi, I hope you're having a great day.
Regarding this apparent discrepancy between the witness's account and the handprint found at the scene.
I have, my lord. This discrepancy between the witness's account and the location of the handprint is explained by... Oh, this discrepancy, huh? The board moving. It's probably the board moving. Let me go ahead and save real quick. Savey, savey, save. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. I'm gonna go with the board moving. That sounds like the most logical reason. The discrepancy between the witness's account and the location. Yeah, the board must have moved. Somebody must have moved it. Either that or false testimony is my second guess there. The real contradiction here is the handprint itself, not where it was found. As the court can see, it's upside down. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Good gracious, so it is.
Oh, by the way, folks, I did bring an extra toasty Cheez-Its. Ooh, yummy. That sounds yummy.
If the witness had put his hand against the board, the fingers should be pointing upwards.
Uh-huh, that's another thing I was thinking about. That was another, yeah, that's, yeah. What does that tell us? It tells one simple fact. When this handprint was made, the board must have been lying on the floor as I previously suggested, which means that after the incident, it must have been moved. What? Yeah. What? Yeah. Oh.
Objection.
Oh. What you got? What you got? Huh? You're claiming that somebody moved the notice board after the shooting? Then tell the court who. I don't know that yet, but the point is, when you consider all the testimony we've heard so far, we can now be very clear on one point.
And that would be?
The position of the notice board at the time of the incident, my lord. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
So, counsel, I must ask you to clarify your assertion for the court.
Wait, are they gonna ask me where it was? Oh boy. Oh boy! Oh boy, they're gonna ask me where it was. Tomorrow I'm seeing all 3 Blue's Clues hosts and the actress who plays April. Oh, nice! I hope you have a fun time with that, Sonic Man. How's your day going, by the way? I didn't get a chance to ask you yet. How's your day going?
At the time of the incident, where do you maintain the notice board was situated?
Well, if it got blood on it, it would have to be near him, right? It would have to be near him, right? Let me do a save here. Save. Save's coming. Yay! Save's coming. Woo! Okay. It would have had to be near him, though. If it got blood on it, it would have to be, like, around this area. I'm gonna go with this. Wait. Button. Wrong button. Take that! This is the only possible location.
Immediately adjunct to the doorway?
If the court would think back to the testimony given by the defendant earlier, he said that when he entered the room, it was dark, and he couldn't see the body. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. It might have blocked the view of the body. I didn't think about that. That's true. Yeah, it probably blocked the view of the body. Bayek! If the notice board had been there, the body would have been completely hidden from view. Oh! And the light from the candles would have been blocked, making the room appear darker. Oh!
Objection.
But the accused also claims that the victim's body simply appeared before him.
That's true. Or, in his precise words,
Just as I picked the firearm up to examine it, the door flew open and I heard a man scream. It was only then that the body of the Inspector Gregson appeared before me. Oh, because people were behind him. So he found the gun. He comes in, he sees the gun on the floor, picks up the gun on the floor, hears the scream behind him, turns around, and when he turns around, he sees Gregson's body. That makes sense. Oh my God, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I don't know about calling it a scream, but he was talking about me, and no mistake. Because it was me who kicked the door open.
If you look again at the floor plan, look at the floor plan again. Consider what would happen if the door to the room was thrown open with force. Oh, it knocked it over. Yeah, there we go. Oh, ho, 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 ho. That can't. Oh, but it can. The door struck the notice board, knocking it over and making the victim's body visible.
Well, gracious.
My client has told nothing but the truth. Aha. He has simply described what he saw. Yep. Ugh. Take that, Cosma, in your big pretty face.
Order! Order! Counsel, how has this not come to light before now?
After the incident, somebody must have rioted the board and moved it. Why did you disturb the crime scene? You idiots! Into the position where the police, myself, and my colleagues saw it when investigating the room. Did the police move it? Or did the witnesses move it? I bet the move. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Kamagurine. Welcome to the Trash Panda Army. I hope you're having a great day. Welcome in. My name's Pixie. I'm a Princess Raccoon VTuber. I'm also an artist, live 2D rigger, and I play games. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. We're playing some great Ace Attorney Chronicles. You're back from lurking? Welcome back from lurking, Nova. Welcome back. Let's see here. Into the position where the police, myself, and my colleagues saw it when investigating the room.
Witness, what have you to say for yourself?
Did you move it? Did you move it?
What? Me, my lord?
Thank you so much for the follow again. Wait, Oh, it's two different people, Luca Megarine and Len Kagami. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome into the stream. Sorry, those names were so alike. I thought, oh, did they unfollow and follow again? Welcome in, both of you guys. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for those follows. I appreciate that a bunch. You and your fellows were there at the scene before anybody else. It goes without saying that you must know something about the position of the notice board.
The witnesses in the stand will testify again. You will each explain exactly what you did upon arriving at the scene of the crime.
Yeah, make them testify again. Yeah.
Stop looking over your glasses at me. I get the message.
I'm not doing the lip holy thing anymore. I don't really feel like it adds much to his voice, to the voice acting, and also it makes it harder for me to read the lines. The mystery of the moving board. Let's solve it.
I don't know anything about that there notice board. I just wiped my hand on it, that's all.
well, don't look at me. I haven't got a clue about it. I was doing business with some second years at the time.
I was selling children minor explosives. Don't look at me. To put her in jail just for that.
I don't know anything about anything. I'm just a bystander. Me, just a sign at the crossroads of life. It was the Reaper, I bet. He's got a face that screams bored. I can't see how this changes anything anyway. The detective still died when we heard the gunshot.
Okay. All right.
So none of you can elaborate further?
Shaken by the crime they witnessed, and with only the light of a few candles and oil lamp by which to see. We can't expect these witnesses to be able to give a more precise account of what happened.
That's right, yeah. It don't pay to expect too much.
It's man's endless quest for knowledge that destroying the world. That's what I think.
Do you? Really? Wow. In any case, as this testimony shows, even the notice board was moved by somebody following the incident, it makes no difference. Oh, if it was moved. Sorry, excuse me. When the gunshot rang out, the accused was the only person at the scene. In short, the only person who could possibly have committed this crime is Beric Van Zeeks. None of this wrangling over the board changes that simple fact.
Quite so, quite so. Does the defense still wish to cross-examine the witnesses despite the circumstances?
Yeah, duh. Most certainly, my lord. Most certainly, yes.
Very well, then you may proceed, counsel.
Okay. All right. Let's proceed.
You're gonna get cross-examined, dummy!
It's cross-examination time. Prepare yourself for judgment. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, bah. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know anything about the notice board. I just wiped my hand on it. Lies! Hold it. So you admit that there was the board, that it was the board you wiped your bloody hand on. And I don't mean bloody as the curse, the UK curse. I mean bloody as an actual blood. You wiped it on the bloody board, you did!
Admit it. What's to admit? It's there plain as day for all to see. A smashing print of my right hand.
Smashing? I mean, it's all right. Perhaps you wanted to hide that handprint. So you righted the notice board and pushed it into the corner, did you?
No. Imagine the weight of the great lump. Did I look like a powerful and well-nurtured man?
Well, did you see anybody else moving the board?
I got nerves of steel, I can tell you, but even I have my limits. There was a body on the floor in front of me and the Grim Reaper himself standing over it. And there was precious little light inside either. My bottom lip was all a quiver.
In other words, this witness is unable to give definite testimony on that point.
Yes. So it would seem.
Okay, fine. Okay, what do you got, Missy? She lit it with her butt. How do you light the match with your butt? What does she have, like sandpaper on her? Don't look at me, I haven't got a clue about it. I was doing business with some yeah, let's press on that. Let's press on that. When you say you were doing business with them, you mean you were selling them fireworks?
Yeah, what else? There's the Priory School just around the corner, see? Those cheeky little so-and-sos have got a plan to blow their school to Kingdom Come.
Police! Ha!
So I've been telling on them, letting their teachers know what they're up to.
Oh, okay. Okay, you earned points back with me for that. Good job. Good. Keep the school safe. Thank you. Good job, lady. Venus is actually a good girl. Never mind. I take it back. Oh, you have?
Yeah, I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt, so I let the school know the kids were playing with dodgy toys.
That's a whole nother problem. Yeah, really. My school's been blown to pieces. I don't know what how that song goes, but welcome in, Astro Dude. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great day.
And then praise the Lord, the teachers take all the fireworks off of them.
She's scamming these children. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I'll do that right now. Yeah, she sells them fireworks and then she snitches on them. She's scamming these children. Oh, hold on. I need to move in place for that. Oh. Yay! Wait, oh, the head pat went away. Oh, there it is. Oh, wait, let me move myself. Oh no, I didn't get it in time. It's fine, it's all right. So essentially the teachers get free fireworks? I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. Pharaoh. Interesting.
And then, praise the Lord again, the kids all come back and buy more. Everyone's happy, see?
Well, I mean, yeah, the kids don't know they're getting scammed, so I guess it's fine. What a racket. Hey. Everybody's got to get their bag, okay? Everybody's got to get their bag. And children don't need to be blowing up their school, so, like, you know, it's all good. It's all good.
Of course, and sometimes the teachers give me a little bonus to thank me for letting them know.
Oh, dang! And she gets money from the teachers, too? Dang, girl!
It's a busy old life selling explosives.
Venus is a guileful goddess indeed.
Well, telling barefaced lies is my kind of thing, really. I'm ever so good at it.
Uh-oh, somebody's got something to say? What you got to say, Beppo? Huh? What you got to say? Huh? Quite the scheme she has gone. Yeah, that's called business. Excuse me. Something wrong, Mr. Sandwich? Yeah, what do you have a problem? Got a problem? What's your problem?
If I say it was, could we just leave it at that? Would that be the end of it?
No. No. Did Miss Venus' statement just now bring something to mind, perhaps?
Philosophical thoughts, deep philosophical thoughts.
What kind of philosophical thoughts? You having a moment?
Let's say there was a great liar, and that great liar said without batting an eye, telling barefaced lies is kind of my thing. I'm ever so good at it. Would those words of hers be a lie too, or the truth? In which case, she's not a lawyer.
Oh, it's the whole liar paradox. I hate that one. No, stop it. I hate that.
Oh, it's a hellish paradox, that one, don't you think?
Yes, it is. I hate that. I hate that one. I hate that one. I hate that I hate that. And I hate when they use it in riddles, too, where they're like, these two of these people are liars and one tells the truth. Figure out which one's telling the truth. And you're just like, well, of course it's the guy telling the truth. But then the liars are like, I'm telling the truth. And you're just like, wait, I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. But it seems to me you're suggesting Miss Venus has been lying, are you? Why is he looking at her?
What are you on about, old man? Trying to cause trouble, are you? Keep on like that.
Oh no, she got the big ones! She got the big ones! She got the big ones! Run! Run! She got the big ones!
And I'll wrap your whole body in firecrackers and set them off. That'll give you something to tremble about.
You know, you're starting to look mighty sus, ma'am. You better not set those off. They're gonna get big booms. Big booms are coming. Big booms are coming.
You have a startlingly disturbing mind behind that sweet and innocent face, young lady.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she does. I'm a little worried. I'm a little afraid. I'm a little, ooh. So Miss Venus has lied in her testimony. Is that what you're saying, Mr. Sandwich? He's scared to talk about her because she's probably going to try to hurt him.
Well, if it means I'll be burning in hellfire for the rest of my days, so be it. Yes, that's what I'm saying. She's a liar.
Can you elaborate, please, sir?
Well, old blabbermouth here headed for the room where the gunshots seem to be come from. But there was someone else who crept up the stairs behind him, too. That's right. That rotten liar over there.
Uh-oh. Oh, good. She's got the smaller ones now. We're good. She just might be she might be a little bit of a pyromaniac. Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Do you mean to say that you did in fact betake yourself to the scene of the crime after all?
She said she wasn't that kind of girl, but I guess she is. Ha ha.
What did I tell you, eh?
She's gonna make her escape. She's gonna run away now.
I said I was good at telling bare-faced lies, didn't I?
Yes, you mentioned it. Oh yeah, I think she did actually say she mentioned it.
Well, that revelation rocked the whole courtroom, didn't it?
Who knew firecrackers packed such a punch? Right, yeah.
So you did indeed visit the scene of the crime, did you, young lady? Good grief.
Yeah, good grief. Yada does it.
Well, now that you come to mention it, I suppose perhaps I do clearly remember climbing the stairs to the room. Yeah.
Either you clearly remember it or you don't. Yeah, pick one.
Well, I shall consider a fitting punishment for this perjurous act later.
7 years dungeon. 7 years dungeon.
For the time being, you will immediately amend your testimony to reflect the truth.
Oh, yes, my lord, of course.
Yeah. I don't trust her. I liked you a little bit more when you said you were telling on the kids. But now, not so much. Not so much now. We're gonna press on this. Hold on, let me do a save. Do a save here. There we go. Save complete. Okay. Okay. Maybe
Maybe I did sneak along behind gossip and have a little peek into the room where it all happened.
Hold it. Yeah, let's talk about that. You make a habit of lying, do you, Miss Venus?
Well, I suppose so. I really don't know, to be fair. If you want my advice, though, I take everything I say with a big old pinch of salt.
All right. But you did, in fact, go into the room where the victim was killed on that day in question, didn't you?
Oh, please, as if I would. I can't think of anything more terrifying.
The truth, please.
Well, all right, just a bit then. I mean, a girl my age is curious about stuff, you know.
What kind of stuff? what fire and pyromaniac stuff? Yeah, that sounds about right. Did you touch anything at the scene?
Oh, please, as if I would. I mean, there was a dead body on the floor.
The truth, please. Do we have to keep asking for the truth from this woman?
Well, all right, just a bit then. I had to look to see if there was anything I could sell. So I did give the place a once over, but it was nothing to write one about.
Right. Now, I hesitate to ask, but... You didn't move the notice board by any chance, did you?
Please, as if I would touch anything like that. Just a few bits of loose change is all I add.
The truth, please. Again.
Well, all right then. I thought there might be something worth having underneath it. So I blasted the flippin' thing. Sorry, flipped the blasted thing.
Huh? Wait. You're telling us that you did move the board?
I think that did slip out, didn't it?
She moved the board! I'm just waiting for her to actually throw those at someone. Yeah, I'm scared. She moved it, she touched it with her hands.
What? You daft barn pie! I don't believe it. This girl doesn't think.
Well, no, of course she doesn't. She's playing with explosives all day. So, did you find anything then? Something that you might have taken, perhaps, to sell?
Oh, please, I shouldn't be so lucky. In my imagining,
The truth, now.
I might have found this old pocket watch on the notice board, I suppose.
Bro! She what?
But a bit of junk like this isn't worth much. Ah!
That's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get. Gina! Oh, hi, Gina. So it was you, wasn't it? You're the one who took it? To Gina? Wait, wasn't that her dad's pocket watch? Oh, snap. She what, mate? Yeah, she what, mate?
Young lady, may I remind you where you are?
That watch there. That was a present to Inspector Gregson from the yard for Big Casey. He solved it 10 years ago. Oh, wait, that's right. That's what it was. Right, they said they weren't able to find it either. Oh, that's where it went to. She stole it. She killed him. I guarantee it.
The professor case, no doubt.
The boss used to wind it up every evening without fail, and then he was waiting for his grub to come at the pub. I see. I swapped it off him once, and blimey, he was upset. He gave me a right earful. Said he was at it missed a day in the last 10 years, polishing it and winding it. It meant the world to him, that watch did. Possibly not the best thing to go diving for then.
It's not all that, though. I took it to Jabez's that night and asked him how much it was worth, but the old dealer wouldn't touch it. Wouldn't give me a penny for it. Said it wasn't working, knocked out about and worthless, he called it.
Oh, I knew I should have lifted it. Wait, what do you mean you knew you should have lifted it? What? Gina, come on. That watch must have been submitted as evidence at once.
Oh, please, just so long as you promise to give it back when you're done.
No, you don't get it back. You stole it. No chance. I'll swipe it from you if you try to get your grubby mitts on it again. Yeah, tell him, Gina.
That's enough. Hand the watch to the bailiff forthwith.
Now, children, watch your manners. These two girls over here being like, nah, 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 nah.
Oh, Lord. The glass appears to be broken.
Oh, the glass is broken, huh? More than likely, it shattered when the inspector was shot.
It doesn't tick anymore either. Which is why Jabez didn't want it. What a waste, huh?
Yes, indeed. It appears to have stopped at the hour of 5.
Exactly when the gunshot was heard then.
Which supports the prosecution's claim, of course.
Gregson's pocket watch okay, let's see here. Inspector Gregson's pocket watch that he wound without fail every single day. It's no longer ticking and the glass over the face is cracked. Aww, how sad.
Well, it would appear that the mystery of the moving notice board has been solved at least.
And as predicted, it had very little bearing on the case.
Now then, continue with your cross-examination, please, counsel.
Fine. I don't know anything about anything. I'm just a bystander, blah, blah, blah. Let me do a save here. Time to take a look at it. Yeah, we'll probably take a little peek at it here in a second, Stonewall. Always examine new evidence. Gotta always examine the new evidence. Let's see here. Let me look at it. Let's see here. Where is it? There it is. Let's examine this boy. Let's examine. Hold on, I might need to move to the middle for this. Whoop. Let me move to the middle. Slide. Wait. Slide to the left. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, let's look at it. Let's look at it. The glass over the face really is badly cracked. Look.
What a shame when the inspector clearly looked after it so carefully.
I imagine Mr. Sholmes could repair it, don't you?
Yes, I should think so.
He's very adept at things like this. A useful man to have around, in fact.
But kindly remember that he is a great detective, Mr. Naruto, not an odd job man.
No, Ryu's like, oh, he can fix this. Wait, oh, that's what the little policeman was for rewinding this. Ah! 1 hop this time, boom. 2 hops this time, bump, bump. Yeah, a cha-cha slide, yeah. There's a tiny little keyhole here. Can you see?
Oh yes, that's probably for the winder used to wind up the mechanism.
It looks a little unusual, don't you think?
Yes, you'd need just the right key to wind it, I imagine.
Why do I feel as though I've seen something? Something a bit like a key that's about the right size to fit in this hole.
It would be wonderful if we had the key. Let's check carefully over what we've already found.
Okay, so now what? I need to re-examine the policeman thing, probably? I'm guessing I need to re-examine the policeman, key thingy. There you are. Come here, boyo. Let me see you. Let me examine you. Let's see here. Look at the head again.
The helming of this charming policeman appears to be a little...
Okay, we're gonna skip through this dialogue. We already read through this dialogue earlier. Try twisting him around. Yeah, there you go. Okay. It appears to be some sort of key. It's tiny, blah, blah. What could it be for? I wonder. Oh, yes, we know what it's for now. Mr. Sato, do you think perhaps this key, there we go, could be the key for the Inspector Gregson's watch?
Oh, yes, it could be. Let's try it out at once. There's not a moment to lose.
She's like grabbing the key and she's like, yeah. Oh, there it goes. I knew it. A perfect fit.
And look! The inspector's watch has started going again.
So it has obviously just not been wound up, that's all. What is it, Mrs. Sato?
Well, if the watch isn't actually broken after all, I have a feeling it could have profound implications.
She's deep in thought now. Perhaps I'd better start thinking deeply too. So wait, if it just wasn't wound up, that means that it didn't stop at the time he died. It stopped before the time he died. So he didn't actually die at 5. Maybe he was sitting there for a while, dead, in that room. You think? I don't know, it's a possibility at least. Well, let me move back over here. Whoop. Oh, wait, no. Let's escape out of that. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Let's go back real quick. I'm gonna do another save here real quick. I'm gonna question the last few statements and then we're gonna go to the back to the Venus's yeah, we'll probably go back to Venus's statement, I think, is where we need to present evidence, but I'm not sure. But let's press on this one. I don't know anything, I'm just a bystander. Okay, yeah, let's hold that. Let's just hold it. But you did go to see what happened in the room, didn't you?
Fresno Street is my whole world. That's all I know, and all I know of it. I have to make it my business to know if I want to hold up my sign high.
So you did go to see what happened.
It's not the destination that's important, it's how you get there, isn't it?
Did you notice the notice board in the room?
If you think about it, we're both the same species, aren't we? Both different members of the sign family.
What is he going on about now? What?
So if I spotted it, I might have tried to trip it up out of the sense of rivalry, I admit.
Someone really needs to tell you that you're Homo sapiens, not Homo sinians. Yeah, that was a bad pun. But it was okay. It still made me laugh, so it's all good. Does that mean you didn't notice the board?
I can only repeat what I said before. I don't know anything about anything. I'm just a bystander. Me, just a sign at the crossroads of life.
In which case, just who was responsible for moving the notice board?
I mean, we already know it was it was that girl, but yeah. It was the Reaper, I bet. He's got a face that screams bored. Okay, let's press on that one.
Hold it!
Let's press on that. What exactly do you mean by that?
Oh, come on now. Don't tell us you've not noticed. He looks like he hates everything in the world, that fella. But not notice boards. They're the one thing he likes. You can see it in his eyes.
I can't say I'd ever noticed.
I'll tell you one thing for free, though. I never took my eyes off that man on the floor or off the Reaper, not for a second.
Sorry?
Well, I was that scared I couldn't. You never know what a fiend like that might do if you look away, do you?
If you didn't take your eyes off the defendant, you should be able to confirm categorically whether or not he was the one who moved the notice board. Oh, that's true, yeah.
That I can. The Reaper did nothing of the sort. I can swear to that. I couldn't have missed it if he heaved the thing upright again and dragged it into the corner.
Sorry, I was trying not to burp. I drank a lot of soda right before stream, and I think it's coming back. Ah, Insegra, thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? Guys, I made Insegra's overlays recently. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great day. Welcome in. We're playing some great Ace Attorney Chronicles right now. Right, glad we cleared that up. Yeah, me too. What happened to the face that screams bored? I feel your pain, Kazuma. Hi, I'm good. Oh, that's a cute emo. I like the little wiggly, little mouse tail. That's cute. I can't see how this changes anything anyway. The detective still died when we heard the gunshot. Okay, let's press on that. Let's press on that. It was 5 o'clock in the afternoon that you all heard the loud bang, wasn't it?
Maybe the notice board fell over, and maybe it didn't. Maybe I fell over, or maybe I didn't. But the Reaper's fate is sealed either way because of that gunshot we all heard. So your fate's sealed too.
My fate? That's right. The defense is fated to lose, and the prosecution to win. In other words, it all hinges on that single gunshot. So if I could just find some problem with that part of their story, it may be possible to change all our fates.
Of course, none of that changes the fact that I heard what I heard, does it?
I feel like Beppo's trying to get revenge on us because he lost his job, but really it was his own fault he lost his job. Not much to go on.
As you pointed out, Mr. Naruto, there's no question that the notice board was moved, so somebody must have done it. But it did happen after the event, so...
Oh, I'm sorry, that's Ryu's voice, excuse me. But it did happen after the event, so maybe Kazuma is right and it's not relevant to the case.
But it seems to have been deliberately positioned so as to hide the body from view. So I feel sure that there's some deeper significance to all of this.
Yes, I know what you mean.
I've no doubt there are no more clues to be uncovered. You're on the right track, I can feel it. So follow your instincts.
All right then. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a save. We did all the pressing, and we got new evidence. We just have to figure out where we're gonna present it. We just have to figure out where we're gonna present this evidence. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be on Venus's new statement here. So let's see. Not you. Maybe I did sneak along behind Gossip and I have a little peek into the room where it all happened. Maybe not. I don't know anything. I'm just a bystander. Maybe. Oh no. It has to be the amended testimony, right? I wanna wait, what should we be presenting though? Is it the key or do we let's see, giving it a twist. Okay, nope. I think it's the watch that we need to present. Spectre correction. Okay, having it wounded up, it started ticking again. Okay. Okay, I don't think that fits. Like, I don't feel like that fits that statement. I don't know anything about anything. I'm just a bystander. Blah blah blah. It was the Reaper. I bet he's got a face that screams bored. I can't see how this changes anything. And when the detective still died when we heard the gunshot. Okay, this is, yeah, I think this is the statement here. I'm pretty sure this is where we need to present the watch. I'm pretty sure this is where we need to present the watch. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. 99% sure. Okay, Present the watch here. We're gonna present the watch here. There you are. Okay, you ready? You ready?
Objection!
Objection!
I'm afraid that's not necessarily the case.
Oh!
At the scene, we found this key to the winder of the inspector's pocket watch. A key? And having wound the pocket watch, we discovered that in fact it still works. How about that? Oh, it isn't broken. Ha ha ha. It didn't break at the time he was shot. Ah ha 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 ha. You see, the watch didn't stop because it was broken at all. And that fact completely undermines one of the most fundamental premises on which this entire case has been built. Oh, let's go. What? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Uh-huh.
Order! 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 But counsel,
Yeah, what?
the watch was stopped at almost exactly 5 o'clock.
Yeah, which is just when we heard the gunshot.
It is exactly the hour!
Oops. There, I almost accidentally closed the game. Ah. The time that was showing on the watch tells us nothing other than when it was wound down. It's merely a coincidence that it happened to be at 5 o'clock. Uh-huh.
Objection!
Oh, what you got, Kazuma? What you got? Huh? Bring it. Bring it. Bring it, bro. I'm ready. Even if that's true, the 3 witnesses here all heard the gunshot at 5 o'clock. So that's obviously when this crime was committed.
Objection!
Objection! No, that doesn't hold. Yes, yeah, tell him. Why not? Recall what Inspector Lestrade said only moments ago. He wound it every day. The boss used to wind it up every evening without fail, and he was waiting for his grub to come at the pub. Said he hadn't missed a day in the last 10 years, polishing it and winding it. It meant the world to him, that watch did. Uh-huh, that's what Gina said. The victim was in the habit of winding his watch once a day in the evening. We can reasonably assume, therefore, that he wound the timepiece on the evening before he died as well.
Yes, that would be entirely reasonable.
But if that's the case, you wouldn't expect the watch to have completely wound down by 5 o'clock the following day.
Oh, hey!
Well, how do you explain it then?
In summary, the evening before the day of the incident, when the gunshot rang out in the room, the inspector was already unable to wind his watch. Ooh, he was dead the whole time. You can't mean. What would stop a man winding his watch if he's been in the habit of winding it every single day for 10 years? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. The obvious answer is that he was already dead! Ooh! Cracked wide open like an egg! Let's go!
Order! Order! Counsel, this is the most extraordinary claim.
Objection!
Oh, what did you got, Kazuma? Huh? Come on! Extraordinary isn't the word. It's absurd. You claim he was already dead the night before? Do you really think that Scotland Yard's coroner would have overlooked something like that?
On that subject, there is something rather surprising. There's actually an omission in the coroner's report.
Wait, what? There is? Did I miss it?
The time of death is not
Oh, yeah, that's right. It wasn't noted. You're right. She's right. It wasn't in there, guys. It's not in there. She's right. She's so right. Hold up. Time of death. Oh! I didn't even see that. Yeah, it's not even there. What the heck? Oh, is this Maria Gori in with the professor too? I bet she is.
The time of death is not noted.
That's right.
Wait a minute, you're forgetting that my legs went from under me when I kicked the door in.
What do you mean?
Like I said, I planted my hand in a dirty gray puddle of blood.
Yes. So the victim's blood hadn't dried. It was fresh.
He catches on fast, doesn't he?
Objection, yeah. But that blood could be explained in any number of ways. It could have been put there afterwards. Some fresh blood could have been poured over the... Oh! Does my learned friend think that the fresh blood is unavailable on every street corner? Kazuma picked up some stuff from Van Zeeks. He's calling us a learned friend. Does my learned friend think that fresh blood is available on every street corner?
Well, it didn't need it necessarily have been human blood, of course.
Huh? Yeah, you can just get, like, pig's blood or something.
We've been told previously that Scotland Yard has no way to identify blood as human.
Oh, yeah!
The problem is currently being researched. At present, you are correct. It is beyond our abilities.
So then, a chicken's blood could have been used, for example. Yeah, chicken, pig, you know. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I'll do that right now. I will do that right now. Thank you. Okay. So then a chicken's blood could have been used, for example.
It's certainly a possibility that it wasn't the inspector's blood at all.
Oh ho 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 ho. Oh ho ho. Oh, what? But the gunshot we heard at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, that's beyond question. Is it though? Is it really though? Is it? I don't know. What? Given that the time of death of the victim has already been called into question, it isn't beyond the realms of possibility that what these witnesses heard wasn't a gunshot at all.
Oh, please, what are you trying to say?
So you want to know what my theory is right now, guys? The professor killed Gregson and then hired these three to cover it up somehow and be witnesses. So he has a firecracker girl go in there and like pop up the fireworks, and then he has somebody else bring a chicken blood or something to frame Van Zeeks. Take out two of his enemies at once. The professor, I bet the professor considers Gregson and Van Zeeks his enemies, so he's taking them both out at the same time with this case.
Us lot know what we heard, and it was a loud bang that came from out there, from that there room.
Sorry, that was hard to read for some reason.
Now you listen to me, a street seller's ears are as likely.
Hey, Beppo, where'd you get that whip, bro? You said you were the sign holder. Huh? Where'd that whip come from? Huh? Where'd you get that? I don't doubt your ears, sir, but you can all state with certainty is that you heard a noise.
Explain yourself then, counsel.
A noise that sounds like a gunshot could have been made with... Oh, hold up. It's the firecrackers for sure, but I'm gonna do a save anyways. I'm a save anyways. But the professor died 10 years ago. Allegedly he died. But then he came out, allegedly he came out of the grave. I'm pretty sure he's not actually dead. Pretty sure he's not actually dead. Okay, let's do a save there. Okay. Yeah, and was then shot. Yeah, but I still don't think he's actually dead. If a man can fake his death once, he can fake it twice. I don't think he's actually dead. That's my theory, but you know, we'll see. Anywho, let's present these firecrackers.
Take that!
Firecrackers, take that! Well, the culprit could have used something like this, for example.
Oh, really? A demonstration is in order then, I feel.
What? Yes, please, show the court how you could use that to create a great noise like a gunshot.
We're waiting, counsel.
Am I gonna have to spend more money? Am I gonna have to spend more of Ryu's money? I may have been mistaken. Wait, was that a mistake? It looks like you've been making a lot of noise yourself, Mr. Naruhodo. Wait, what? That was wrong? What? Kazuma's got a devastating way with words in English, too. Okay, that was wrong. It wasn't that. Okay, well, let's load this. Okay, let's see. A noise that sounds like a gunshot. I guess the firecrackers don't count? That's kind of poopy. What if I have to examine them again? Nope. Okay. I thought for sure it would be the firecrackers. A noise that sounds like a gunshot could have been made. I mean, it could have been made with a gun. Duh. Yeah. The gun? Well, the culprit could have used something like this, for example. Rio's just waving the gun around in the courtroom.
Oh, really?
Oh, nope. This is wrong again. Okay, it's not that. It's not that. Yeah, it's not the gun. The gun would be too obvious, honestly, but you know, I thought I'd try it anyways. Okay, where could the sound come from? It's not the firecrackers, and it's not the gun. What the heck? I don't know. What could it have been then? The notice board falling on the floor? I don't know. I'm just gonna try it.
Take that!
It's not it, is it? It's not it. Yeah. It's not it. The culprit could have, okay, it's not that. Okay, so it's not this either. It's not this either. What the heck? What the heck? What could it be? Fuse? Are you saying I need to examine the fuse on the firecracker? I'll look at it. Hold up. Could it be the fuse on the firecracker? Let's see here. Oops, wrong way. Ah! Oh, I didn't know I could examine the fuse on the firecracker. Okay. That's a tiny detail. How is anybody supposed to guess that one? It's so tiny. Okay, let me move to the middle here. Let me move to the middle here so I'm not blocking Sasato. There we go.
Have you had an idea, Mr. Naruto? You're starting at the end of the string of fireworks.
Sorry, it's just that this is the Venus special. I was wondering what 600 pence worth of fireworks would sound like. Shall we find out? Oh, I know, that was Sasato.
Shall we find out?
What? But she said it could blow up the courtroom. Ooh, bang. All right, that was a fairly sizable bang.
My ears are still ringing, Mr. Naruto.
It sounded almost
exactly like...
Oh, there we go. Now it sounds like a gunshot. Okay. That's why you pan the cursor. Oh, bro, don't be rude. Come on, I'm gonna time you out. You're being rude. I'm gonna time you out. You're being a little rude. Don't be rude. This is why you... Yes, of course, that's why you pan the cursor over. Duh. I've been playing this game for like almost 2 years now. Okay. Oh, man. Anywho. Back to the game. Let's present this now that we've examined it again. You don't need to be rude, guys. I do my best to play this game as well as I can. I do my best. Oh, I was trying to move into the pets. There you go. Thank you for the pets. Thank you so much for the pets. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the pets. Okay, save complete. Okay, let's go ahead and present the firecrackers here. There we go. Something like this. The culprit could have set off one of these to fake a gunshot. This is one of the few times where I'm pretty sure we're right, but the music's continuing anyways.
Good gracious, the very fireworks that are sold by the witness.
Now hold on a minute. Are you saying I did it? My pretty little fireworks only make a little pop anyway, see?
No, you showed us the big ones and those sound loud. Not 100 of them together. The Venus special that you sell for 600 pennies sounds like this. Bang! As the court can now attest, it sounds very much like a gunshot, in fact. You're trying to suggest that somebody set one of those fireworks off at the scene? I'm suggesting that somebody knew the defendant was in the room at 5 that day and sought to implicate him by creating a sound like a gunshot for those peddlers on Fresno Street to hear.
Objection!
Oh, what you got? But even the accused himself was testified that he saw no one else in the room at the time. Whether it was a gun or a firecracker, the only person present to cause that bang was Barrick von Zeeks.
One whiff of a match and my firecrackers go pop. See? It's why people like them.
I fear for your fingers, young lady.
I also fear for her fingers. She's just like holding them and lighting them up. Why would you do that? Recently, during my time here in Britain, I learned of a very useful invention indeed. Something called a time bomb. Oh yeah, the time bomb.
Good heavens, a bomb?
Yes, a device that allows you to blow up whatever you like, whenever you like.
Mr. Naruto, I worry that your unfortunate phrasing there may lead to yet another international incident.
Yeah, let's be careful how we talk about bombs in a courtroom. let's be a little bit, just a little. No. Wait, it's the whenever you like part that's important. A time device? Yes, exactly. A time device. Something of that nature could be planted at the scene. A device that was able to produce the sound of a gunshot long after the culprit had left.
Your extravagant claim will have to be substantiated with evidence, counsel. What proof do you have to suggest in any way that a time device was employed to create the gunshots?
Oh! What? Ooh, that's a toughie. Hold on, let's think about this. Let me do a save. Okay, let's think. What proof do you have to suggest in any way that a time device was employed to create the gunshot sound? Evidence that it shows that it was timed, huh? Oh, wait, maybe the pocket watch? Maybe? Think. Don't tell me, guys. I like to figure these things out myself. I know it might take take me a little bit longer than some people would like, but I do my best to try to play this game legit and figure things out on my own, you know? I'm gonna go first with the pocket watch and see if that does it, but then I'll try other things after that. But let's see here.
Take that!
I don't think that was it. Wait, oh! Maybe! Wait, hold up. The correct evidence is the correct choice. Yes, exactly. Exactly.
You're suggesting this could have been used in some sort of time delay device?
I did think so, my lord. But it's becoming increasingly clear that we've all been very misguided here. He's got that smirk on his face. You know something's up. Yes, by you. What? Wait, what? Wait, was it wrong? No! It was wrong. Ah, the music usually stops when you're right. They threw me off that time. That was like the one time where the music stopped and I was wrong. They threw me off there. Okay, let's think about it a little bit more then. Let's think about this a little bit more. Okay, something that shows that it was a time device. Okay, let me think. Okay, let me look. I'm looking through all these and I'm thinking. Hold on. Let's see here. Let me think. I'm thinking. Hold on. I'm thinking, okay? Let me think. Let's see.
Wait. I think I got it. Wait. Maybe the candelabrum was used as a timing device because there's 2 of the candles melted and then the third one's blown off. What if they knew how long the candles would blow up and then yeah, that could do. Okay, let's try that. We're gonna save here real quick. Yeah. I think I got it. Light bulb. Okay, bam, slam, bam, thank you, ma'am. As the court has already discussed, the tip of one of the candles in this candelabrum has been blown off.
Indeed, because it was struck by the bullet which presumably passed through the victim.
I don't think that's possible, my lord.
Not possible? Why?
Because of the scorching. There are gunpowder scorch marks clearly visible on the broken candle.
There are? Goodness, yes. But is it not the case that there was also scorching on the victim around the bullet entry wound?
Yeah, but I don't think you'd have it on both, would you? I feel like the scorching happens on the first thing that it hits, and then the rest of it's just not. Like, it wouldn't still keep scorching. I don't think so. That's right, there was. But as we heard earlier, scorching like that only occurs when the target is at very close range, a matter of centimeters from the gun. Oh yeah, they did say that earlier. I forgot about that. Yeah, they did say that earlier.
Oh!
Which means that the scorching on the candle can't possibly be the result of a gunshot.
You're suggesting it came from the fireworks?
How can that be, huh?
The fact that there's such visible scorching on the candle suggests that the fireworks must have been right next to it when they exploded. Or to put it another way, the candle and fireworks were joined together. I wonder how, though. Oh, like that. Oh, the culprit somehow attached the fireworks at a point partway down the candle. So they must have known when the candles were gonna burn. After the killer had left the scene, the candle slowly burned down along with the other 2. Oh, until eventually it ignited the fuse and of the firecrackers, generating a loud bang. And that's why the other 2 candles were burnt down and the third one wasn't. The candle mystery has been solved. And that is how these 3 witnesses came to believe they heard a gunshot at 5 o'clock.
Ooh, well, what a plot. And this implies that the victim could have died earlier than we have been led to believe, the previous day even.
No, just hold your horses! All us lot here saw the victim going into the building, remember?
I couldn't forget that flame-colored hair even if I wanted to.
The person you saw entering the building wasn't the victim at all. Wait, what? That's new. Oh. Consider this, okay? Oh, wait. Oh, somebody was wearing the wig and they came in there and then they put it on Gregson. Oh, okay. Obviously, anybody can wear a wig. True. So the person that these witnesses saw entering the building 15 minutes before the incident occurred could easily have been someone else entirely wearing the red hairpiece.
Someone else? Do you mean to say?
It was the same person who contrived the firecracker trick. In other words, Inspector Gregson's killer. Poofed? Wait, who's saying poofed? Oh, wait, was it? Wait, why are you laughing, Kazuma? What do you think's funny, huh? Oh, very impressive, Ryunosuke. Naruto. Kazuma? I'm really quite amazed you've come this far. But after all, wasn't I the one who told you that you had all the makings of a great defense lawyer?
Huh?
I also noted the lack of time of death in this report, a stark omission. But as far as I'm concerned, this whole country's justice system leaves a lot to be desired.
Wait, hold up.
Was your dad falsely accused, and now you're getting revenge? Is that what's going on with you, Kazuma? Also, Tasu! Kazuma, he's alive? Yes, so, Tasu, you haven't been here for a while. Hi, how you doing? So, yeah, Kazuma is alive. He had amnesia. He actually didn't die. Sholmes lied about him being dead on the ship when he took his pulse. And also, Kazuma's dad was the professor. I missed this case last Friday. It's okay. It's all right. Yeah, last Friday was a big reveal. Actually, it might have been last Friday or the Friday before that. But, yeah. So, Kazuma's not dead and his dad's the professor. And now Kazuma is, the prosecutor in this case where, oh yeah, Gregson's dead. Gregson died. He was shot. And, Van Zieks is being framed for his murder. So now we're defending Van Zieks against Kazuma. VOD? Oh, you want the link to the VOD? Hold up. You can check out all my VODs here on YouTube. There you go. You can check out all the VODs on YouTube. Wait, hold on. Let me get this straight. Oh, yeah. Yep. Gregson's dead. Yep, unfortunately. I didn't think they'd actually kill him, but they did. Unfortunately. But as far as I'm concerned, this whole country's justice system leaves a lot to be desired. Did his dad get falsely accused, I wonder? Oh boy. Oh boy.
Order! 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 Prosecutor Asogi, what on earth do you mean by that statement?
I hear that many of the leading members of Britain's judiciary are present to observe the trial today. So we cannot allow even the slightest doubt to be overlooked. Sorry, I can't read. Bleh. The defense's assertion that the time of death based on the victim's stopped watch is just conjecture. But while the possibility exists that my learned friend may be correct, we have a duty to explore it.
Well, certainly. I would agree with you.
And what immediately comes to mind is, of course, what was Inspector Gregson doing and where did he go on the day before the incident? Do you know?
The inspector always carried out his investigative work alone.
His movements were treated as confidential within Scotland Yard.
Even within the yard?
However, considering the evidence we've been presented with so far, I'd say it's fairly apparent that what case the man was pursuing, wouldn't you, my learned friend?
I do have a feeling about what case he might have been investigating.
He was investigating the professor case for sure. Yeah, so Kazuma's alive. His dad was a professor that killed Van Zieks. That was killed, and Van Zieks is the suspected killer of Gregson, and Kazuma's dad was said professor. Wait, no, wait, no, you got it all mixed up. Okay, so Kazuma's alive. His dad was the professor. The professor supposedly was the one who killed Van Zieks' brother. And now, this case right here, we're defending Van Zieks against allegedly killing Gregson. So Gregson's dead, and we're defending Van Zieks, and we're like, no, he didn't do it. That's what's going. Yeah, this is. I'm just telling you this case, and then what happened last case. Yeah. Yeah.
I do have a feeling about what case he might have been investigating.
Yes, I agree. Surely. My lord, the defense believes it can explain to the court the case that was being investigated by Inspector Gregson at the time of his death.
Very well, counsel. Present your argument to the court. What evidence is suggestive of the case being investigated by the inspector on the day prior to the
The notice board, duh. Duh, the notice board, of course. It's the notice board for sure. It's either the professor case or the red-headed league case or whatever it is. But yeah, let's go ahead and present that. Oh, bam! Take that! Greg said the chips guy? Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, it's sad. Yeah, I know. Here. Wait, where's the redeem? Hold up. Where's the redeem? Hold up. Look at this photograph! Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Look at him. He's dead. That's like killing Gumshoe. Yeah, it would be like killing Gumshoe. Yeah, it would be. Poor guy. He dead. Gregson, I know. I'm sad too. But we're gonna put his killer away, okay? We're gonna get him in jail.
I can't say that I find your answer suggestive of anything particular. Other than perhaps it is utterly wrong. That much you have clarified.
Oh. Nope. Okay, the notice board was the wrong answer. Got it. Okay. What about the red wig? I'm guessing the red wig. Let's try the red wig. Let's try that.
Take that!
Is this good? You like this? Oh. Yeah, I got it. Let's go. I believe this red hairpiece points to the answer. We might assume that it was part of a disguise used to carry out an undercover investigation.
Surely not. Such a brightly colored hairpiece would only serve to make the inspector more noticeable.
Yes, that's quite true. It would definitely have made him stand out in a crowd. Except that is in a crowd of gentlemen from the red-headed league. Blah, 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 blah. Kazuma has 2 swords. Kazuma took his sword back from us. You remember how we had Kazuma's sword? He took it back. We gave it back to him.
The red-headed league?
So you've already worked it out. Oh, look at him smile. He's proud of us. Aww.
What on earth is this all about? Is there such an extraordinary league of gentlemen?
That's a movie, and it's okay. It's a kind of a mid-movie. The Extraordinary League, or what was it? The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen? I don't remember, but... The Red-Headed League is currently under investigation for a grand deception.
A deception of what nature, Counsel?
They've been targeting red-headed men across all of London and tricking them out of small sums of money. Yeah, take that, Gingers. Oh no. 2 men were arrested for the misdemeanor only yesterday, in fact. My lord, the defense calls for these 2 men to be summoned at once.
The 2 redheads?
Inspector Gregson clearly infiltrated the Red-Headed League using this hairpiece, so it's likely that he had direct contact with those criminals. And it's quite possible that such contact led to more serious events. Uh-oh.
I concur that we cannot in good conscience leave this new avenue unexplored.
Are we gonna get recess? Recess time?
Well done, Mr. Naruto.
Well, it's another possible line of inquiry for us at least.
The prosecution will make immediate arrangements for the charged men to appear. Bring those 2 Red-Head League conspirators before me, Prosecutor Asogi.
Yes. At once, my lord.
Very good. We will have a 30-minute recess. Court is adjourned.
Yay, recess!
I'ma play on the monkey bars.
To be continued, but we're gonna keep playing. Don't worry, we're gonna keep playing.
Dun 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 dun.
Real quick though, I am gonna use the bathroom because I've been holding it for a little bit and I've done a lot of hydrates. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Scroll back up. Silly thing. Okay. Anywho, yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom. And yeah, I'll be. It'll be like a minute. I promise. Okay. All right. Okay. Be right back. I'm back. I'm back. I used to potty. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you for the welcome back. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, there you are, Odo. Gina and Shums. Yay. Oh, thank you for the welcome back, GTA. Thank you. Thank you guys for the welcome back. Thank you, Cam. Thank you.
What kept you, my dear fellow?
Hi, Mr. Shums. Gina.
You sure about what you said in there? That the boss, you know, actually died the day before? It's pretty hard to swallow.
Yes, I was shocked by that revelation too, Gina.
As was I. Possibly more shocked than both of you.
It's not a competition, Shums.
Ah, but if it was, I'd be winning.
But I was more shocked than all of you put together.
This is the autopsy report, is it? In question, is it?
Yes, it's strange that there's no time of death noted. I suppose there's a simple explanation, or perhaps it was a deliberate omission? Ooh. Oh dear. If it was deliberate, it puts me in a mind of the last case we worked on. With Dr. Scythe. Yeah. I know. Anyway, it seems that on the day before Lord Van Zeeks discovered this body, Inspector Gregson was investigating the Red-Headed League, so perhaps something happened with them. Come to think of it, you had trouble with those League men, didn't you? Too, didn't you, Mr. Shums? You were taken in by their trick.
No, no, no. Naturally, I wasn't taken in as you put it. My sleuth-hound interest was merely piqued slightly by the rare scent of a weekly 4-pound income.
Yeah, he wasn't investigating. He wanted that money, okay? He wanted that money. So, Tasu, since you weren't here, there was an ad in the paper for, like, guys with red hair, and if they showed up, they would get 4 pounds a week. For income, and Shums was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna get me that money. I need rent money." And he goes there, and he actually accidentally dyed his hair red by ingesting some kind of potion he made or something. And he's like, "I'm gonna go there and get money." And then he gets there, and they recognized him right away. They're like, "Oh, is that you, Shums?" Like, some people recognized him, and he was like, "Oh crap," and it didn't work out for him. And then he had to try to turn his hair back to the right color. And for a while it was blue, and now it's back to normal. So, Sholmes has been through it today. And he's been through it, okay? He's been having a time. This poor man's struggling.
My sleuthhound interest is merely piqued slightly by the rare scent of a weekly £4 income.
And that scent masks the underlying scent of deception, I suppose.
The two criminals in question are the pair we saw being arrested yesterday, aren't they? In Mr. Sholmes' suite, I mean.
That's right, Suze, and it was me who what took them in. I gave them a good beating before they got in the jail cell too. It was fun. Thanks for the tip-off by the good old law-abiding citizen. Indeed, yours truly.
So it's going to be that pair in the witness stand next, is it? Something doesn't quite make sense to me, though. The day before Inspector Gregson was found, you hadn't had trouble with the Red-Headed League yet, had you? Why? Oh, sorry, wrong voice. Why would the inspector have been investigating them?
Well, the likely explanation would be that Gregson's own sleuthhound interest was piqued by the rare scent of a weekly £4 income.
Sholmes is like, I don't know, maybe he wanted the money too.
Don't tar him with the same brush as you, Sholmes.
Yeah, yes, well... Then there's the whole issue of Inspector Gregson being investigated by Lord Van Zeeks for some reason.
The Reaper, the Red-Headed League, Inspector Gregson, Lord Van Zeeks, and Cosima.
And Cosima.
Huh?
I feel as though he knew we arrive at this point somehow.
Gosh, I think you're right.
What's he really trying to achieve here today?
All the answers will soon be revealed. Observe the time, my dear fellow. This recess is over very shortly.
Yes, you're right. Aw, recess is over already? I didn't even get to play on the swings or nothing. Cosimo was determined that he should be the one to prosecute this trial. And he was determined that I should take the defense. Just what is it that he's hoping to make me see, I wonder? I get the feeling we're a long way from the end of this trial yet. Are you ready then, Miss Sasato?
Yes.
All right, let's go, Sasato. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. There he is.
In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session again. Please resume the closed court hearing of Barak von Zeeks, here present, who stands accused of murder.
He is innocent! Look at his face! Doesn't he look innocent? He's a cute baby boy. Don't hurt him! I'll bite you!
Now then, Prosecutor Asogi,
My lord.
have you summoned the witnesses as requested?
Yes, the two members of the Red-Headed League who planned and carried out the deception. They arrived not long ago from the local prison by police carriage.
Very good. Bailiff, usher the two men into the courtroom.
Okie dokie. All right, settle down. No, I will not settle down. I'm not gonna calm down because I'm piping hot. Sorry, Adventure Time references. It's fine. Let's see here.
These two men are currently being held by the police on suspicion of attempted extortion.
Ah, thank you for the hydrate.
You may admit your occupations, but state your names now for the court.
Let me take a sip of water here. Okay, and then I'm also gonna grab my chapstick here. Hold up. It's right here on my desk, but because my puckers be dry. Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump my camera. Okay. Ooh, Blistex. Ooh, it's a fancy chapstick. Ooh. Yay, Blistex. It doesn't taste very good, but it's good for you. Oh, I'm just knocking stuff over on my desk. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna knock things over. It's fine. Okay, we're good. You may admit your occupations, but state your names now for the court. Oh boy. I am Fabian. Oh wait, what voice was I doing for this guy? Wasn't this guy French? I think he was French.
I am Fabian de Rousseau, a descendant of the great of the Rousseau family from Nice and France.
Yep, I knew it. He was French.
And my name is name is Peppino de Rossi.
Is he supposed to be Italian? I'm guessing it because they gave him the accent and the noodles, right? Did he just do a Mario jump? Oh my gosh.
I am the third son of the great family of de Rossi, the landowners from Napoli.
The two men first became acquainted at a boarding school in European nobility. Wait, that's a man? That looks like a boy to me, but okay.
So who graduates from Tempsig of the future leaders of Europe? What? Do you have any idea how boring it is to be born with this noble blood? Alas, I make it my mission to get the better of the world by employing the little gray cells of my brain. That is all I'm trying to do. Ho 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 ho.
French laugh. So, that's the only reason for this whole grand deception you've been carrying out?
Oui, you could say that.
Not bad, eh? He has the grand ideals, but the petty plans. This strange guy.
Wait, what should I be doing for this guy? I don't know. Maybe I should. Oh, I'll do the voice that I do for Boba, my bunny, for this.
This strange combination is a charm of the hilarious brothers.
Hilarious? Oh my gosh.
See, Capo? Listen to me, Peppino. I have two things to say to you. Yeah, are you about to tell me one of your grandy anecdotes?
Aviva? Avivi? I don't know how you say that word.
Firstly, I want you to stop calling me this Capo. And secondly, we are not the hilarious brothers. This is serious business.
Geppetto! There it is!
I don't know what voice I'm doing for this guy. I'm so sorry. I'm all over the place. Your cutesy Mario voice should work? No, because last time I did an Italian accent, y'all made fun of me and said I sounded Swedish! So it's not happening!
Geppetto, there it is, the Capo's trumpet card, the furrowed brow.
That's the voice I'm going with. I don't care.
Is it deep, Capo? The furrow and the meaning of your words?
Why not? I just told you why not.
The judge has been led to believe that under the banner of the Red-Headed League, that you have conspired to swindle money from the unsuspecting members of the public. Is that true?
Oui, c'est ça.
And what exactly was the nature of the deception by which you planned to defraud?
Alas, I will explain it.
No, Capo! Leave it to me! You see, we both have the vivid red hair, no? At school, we were teased for this without pity. A Capo here, he was many times behind the schoolhouse crying like the Trevi fountain. You the dogs, one day the world will respect us redheads. Every night he would bury his head into his pillow and...
C'est bien, Peppino, enough. I will explain the rest. The first step was the newspaper advertisement. About 1 week before the plan was put into operation, we listed the same notice in every paper in London.
Yes, we saw that notice. It was this one, I believe, entitled to a Red-Headed League.
Oui, c'est ça. I am honored that you have seen it.
It states that the only condition for joining the league is having flame-colored hair. And that if you satisfy the interview panel and are admitted into the league, you could receive a weekly income of £4. On the dates specified, red-headed hopefuls gathered in droves at a park specified in the advertisement. And from each person present, the pair took an application fee of 5 shillings.
And with the money to France. It was a plan most elegant, no?
No, it was not most dishonorable. But to be frank, I'm stunned anybody was foolish enough to be taken in by such an obvious trick.
The park was described by one witness as choked with red-headed folk, like a coster's orange barrel.
And on the day on which all these men gathered to apply was the day before the victim was discovered. Crucially, these 2 men spoke face-to-face with every single person present that day.
Hey, I've seen more red-headed people in one day than I will see in the rest of my life.
See! And now, every time I see the capo's hair, I feel sick to my stomach.
Anyway, why have we been summoned here today?
Sorry?
The date for our trial was not until tomorrow, I was told.
Naturally, neither of these men have been told any details about this trial. They've only been shown this photograph.
Very good. So, Mr. De Rousseau and Mr. De Rossi, you will now give your formal testimony for the court on the subject of the gentleman pictured in this photograph.
Of course, we are always ready to help with the law.
He's overeating that spaghetti. I want some spaghetti. That sounds good. Okay, let's go ahead and question you guys or do your testimony or whatever. Oh, wait, no, we don't need it. Yeah, we're not cross-examining. We don't need a save right now. We're doing the testimony.
We had more than 1,000 red-headed people assemble in the park on Lime Street that day.
But I don't recall the man in this photograph, eh, Capo?
No, I do not remember him. Obviously, he is dead now, but I assure you he was not in the park.
Allura, this victim has nothing to do with this.
You have a lot to answer for, Peppino. It is your fault that we got caught in the first place.
I can understand a little bit of where they're coming from because my sister actually is ginger, and she used to get teased relentlessly as a kid on the bus. When we were kids, there were kids who would tease her on the bus and call her Chucky, and it was so bad. It got to the point where she was like crying every day when we came home from school, and my dad got onto the bus and like yelled at the kids to leave her alone, which actually worked instead of making it worse, believe it or not. But like, I felt so bad for my sister. But then other times, like, people would always compliment her on her hair color, like, all the time growing up. They'd be like, oh, look it, she's got right red hair, it's so pretty. And I'd be jealous. But yeah, she did get bullied for it here and there in school. It was not very good for her. So I can understand why they felt bad about having red hair and crying at school. It's poor gingers. You've given sworn testimony that this man in the photograph was not present. Can you be certain?
Oui, I am quite certain. I did not interview this man.
Nobody looking like this came into the park. This I can promise.
Actually, it looks more like he's doing a Shoryuken. Which would make sense because Capcom developed this game too, right? It feels like he did a Shoryuken.
It must be noted that you have been arrested for a grand deception, however. Accordingly, this court has little confidence in your assurances.
Uffa, with this attitude, we gotta nowhere, huh?
He's really sulking now. Sure you can. Yeah, sure you can. Yeah. This confidential document was obtained directly from Scotland Yard. Then it records an entry from the inspector's private diary dated the day before the incident. It reads, Lime Street Red-Headed League, undercover.
Ah, I have the answer. Maybe there was another similar event in the park in the day in question, eh?
That is ridiculous.
There's no question that Inspector Gregson was investigating the Red-Headed League, which means it's quite possible that's when he was killed.
Very well, the defense may...
Oh, I'm sorry, wrong voice. Excuse me, completely wrong voice.
Very well, the defense may proceed with the cross-examination now.
Yes, my lord. Cross-examination time. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's go. Okay, let me do a save here. We're gonna press on everything. Press on everything. All the buttons. I'm gonna press all the buttons. All the buttons. Okay, press you on this. Let's go. What you got to say? 1,000 people? That's a very big crowd.
It was quite a spectacle. Redheads had come over from the capital.
See, the capo here, he has the magnetismo on animale, eh? Nobody else could attract so many people. So if I could be born again, I would be the capo.
That's very sweet that you admire him so much.
Also, people wanted was the money, Peppino. The £4 per week.
Or are you suggesting that you spoke personally with all 1,000 applicants?
Oui, that we did. Because every one of them paid us 5 shillings.
We take their names and we take their money. And then we take their addresses as well. And then we tell them we take some days to let them know by a post finito. Maybe 2 minutes per person? We start early in the morning and we stop late in the night.
There's no way they would remember everybody. The human brain can only, guys, the human brain can only remember like up to like 150 some people. I think it was the statistic, if I remember correctly. If I'm wrong, feel free to correct me, but I'm pretty sure the brain can only like remember that many people at one time. So you earned 5,000 shillings in one day? That's a small fortune. What the heck? Yeah, that's, I mean, wow, that's a good scam. What the heck? Who'd have thought there were 1,000 such gullible redheads in London to start? One of whom was a great detective with chemically altered hair. Yep. Okay, Sholmes is very intelligent, but he doesn't have a high wisdom score. He's got a good int score, but not a high wisdom score. It's not his fault. He's just book smart. Other than that, he's a himbo.
But I don't really recall the man in this photograph, eh, Capo?
Okay, let's press on that. He doesn't look at all familiar.
No, I don't think so. This is a wig, eh? He was trying to trick us. I do not like the people who are trying to trick the other people.
But you were, says the con artist. Yeah. How does it feel when it's done to you, huh? If between them they interviewed 1,000 people with red hair, it would be unreasonable to expect them to remember every face.
No, senor. I may be small, but my memory is very large. I never forget a thing.
Doubt. Sure, I don't even know how to pronounce that. The animale word. Are you talking about that? Yeah, I had trouble with that.
In my opinion, I do not think this man was in the park.
But he's not going to give the court a definite, it seems. Yeah, okay, sorry.
Capo? You didn't see a man like this, huh?
Okay. No, I didn't remember him, and obviously he's dead now, but I assure you he was not. Okay, press on that. Let's press on that. But according to what you said, you spoke with 1,000 or more people that day.
Wait, that's true. My eyes were burning by the end of the day.
Surely then you can't actually remember every single face. How are you so certain that this particular man wasn't present?
Normally, the red hair is a very distinctive, eh? But now, not when you have 1,000 redheads crowding around. Then it is just an eyesore. But if there was some other information you could give give us, maybe we would recall.
That is not the line, Peppino. Remember, we do not remember him. We are sure of that fact, huh?
Oh, are you coaching him on what to say? Oh, that's sussy.
If there were a man with the red hair, it was his mustache, not his, did not match the color. Then I do not think I could ever gotten him.
Yeah, his mustache definitely didn't match. Kazuma said these two had only been shown that photograph and they'd been told nothing else at all. But what if I fed them just one other detail about the victim? For example, ooh, his fish and chips. Yeah, his fish and chips. That's what made him a very memorable character.
Oh, Gregson, why did you have to die?
I'm sad. Okay, it's fine. Suck it up, Pixie. We have to solve this crazy case. Then we can cry. Then I can cry after the case is solved. For Gregson! For Gregson! I can certainly appreciate that just knowing the man had red hair wouldn't help you remember in this situation. But what if I told you that the man was always munching on a packet of fish and chips? Do you remember a man who was eating incessantly?
Not really. I was looking only at the heads of the applicants. I couldn't have noticed the fish and chips any more than the caviar and smoked salmon.
I bet you noticed because you eat food all the time.
Or a spaghetti. Me, I love the spaghetti.
Really? I had no idea. Uh-huh. So wait, that's a bust then?
Tell them again what you said before, Peppino.
Si, Capo, si. I say it again and again.
Okay. I guess that was bad. Allure the victim has nothing to do with us. Let me go back. Maybe I should have picked something else about him. Let me try this again. Hold on.
Hold it!
Okay. Let's press again on this. What do you mean by that? Cavallo, you promised not to say. Capo. Okay, we had taken all of the money. We should have left. Wait. Wait, did I not press on that one? Is that... Oh.
That was my plan. I left the purchasing of the tickets for the ferry to Dunkirk to my companion here. But he bought them for the wrong day.
Oops.
Si, but it is an easy mistake to make, the very first.
Boof, I have no sympathy for you. Well, we were no day late for the boat because of your stupidity. And it's only because of this that the so-called gray-headed detective called us.
Capo, you know what I think? This is the work of God. It is a holy punishment, eh?
Peppino, for the last time. This is not only punishment. This is only your fault.
Don't blame God for your unholy mistakes. Yeah, you tell him. You tell him. You are making me...
Oh, you are making me sick with Zenga.
Oof, maybe I make a mistake, but when is the time to eat the pasta, no one is faster.
I've seen the evidence. Yeah. That wasn't the thing I wanted to press on, though. They haven't told us much we didn't already know.
What do you think, Mr. Naruto?
Well, if it was in the inspector's diary, it seems likely that we must have gone to the Lime Street that day. Oh, I must have gone forward instead of backwards. My bad. And yet these two both claim they didn't see him.
I have to say, they don't appear to be telling lies.
Well, they are experts in deception, don't forget. Sounding plausible is their specialty. They may be lying simply to avoid being implicated in this case as well. I messed up. I need to go back and press on those statements again.
Surely if they were truly experts in deception, they wouldn't have been caught.
Well, yes, you do have a point there. It seems to me like we need more information. Yeah, we do need information.
Definitely.
Yeah, I meant to get more information, but I messed up. I clicked ahead and not backwards. Okay. We did that one. But I don't recall the man in this photograph. Okay. This is the one I think, or I think this is the one we need to press on. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's the next one. Okay, I think it was, yeah, I think this was the one. Yeah, okay. Sorry, guys. I messed up. I need to press on this one again. Okay, so they don't remember him having fish and chips. They don't remember him having fish and chips. So let's try one of the other things then. Let's see. Okay. I just realized I saved at this part and I could have just loaded it. I'm dumb. Oh, wait. That's okay. Everybody makes mistakes. Oh, well. Okay. La 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 la. We do not remember him. Blah, 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 blue, 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 blue. Okay. This is the part. Okay. Let me save on this again. I'll just load it if I'm wrong again. Silly me. I saved on this before and I could have just loaded it. I didn't think about it. Okay. His profession. Maybe his profession. I can certainly appreciate that just knowing the man had red hair wouldn't help you remember in this situation. But what if I told you that the man in the red hair piece was actually a detective?
The man in the photograph, a detective?
Yes. It would appear he found your notice in the paper suspicious and decided to investigate incognito.
Sorry, but this changes nothing.
Oh, here we go. You got something to say, little man? You got something to say, little man? Let's go. Excuse me. Something to add, Mr. DeRossi?
I am always adding something. Parmesan, olive oil, pepper.
What I mean is, did you not agree with your friend's last remark by any chance?
What did I just say about the detective?
Yes, that.
Keep your mouth shut, Peppino. You have said enough already.
But why, Capo? What is the problem? There was a man who said, I am an inspector from Scotland Yard.
What? Huh?
Good lord!
Uh-oh! Uh-oh!
Order! 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 Explain this faulty face in your testimony, witnesses!
It's simple. The man who was at the park said to us,
There was no such a man.
Uh-oh!
My guy, what are you saying, Capo? Have you forgotten, eh?
I have forgotten nothing. Nobody like this came to the park.
Basta, Capo, basta. You meet me at many things, but not two, the memory and the meals. Like I said, when it is time to eat the pasta, no one is a fasta.
But you are inferior to me in every other way, so shut up.
Objection!
Oh, objection! That's right. Uh-oh, everybody slamming on tables? I wish I could slam on the table too. Hold on. Yeah. You heard the sound. I just wanted to be cool and popular like everybody else. Everybody's slamming on tables.
Trapdoor, the damage is done.
Indeed it is, sir.
Wait, there was a man who came to the park and he said he was from an inspector from Scotland Yard. However, he looked nothing like the man in the photograph. He was someone else.
How can you be so sure?
Because his face was completely different.
See, it's true. The man who came was a younger. His face was a clean shaven, and his eyes were sadder. His chin was a thinner.
No resemblance whatsoever, then.
Anyway, I was not going to be fooled. I took the obvious precaution and said to him, if you are not really a detective, show us the proof.
See, the capo here, he doesn't take a no nonsense, eh?
But he was well prepared. He said he had identification.
Identification? You mean official police inspector's identification?
That is most unconvincing.
Sorry, my lord?
Counsel, no incognito inspector would offer his identification for inspection. It's quite out of the question.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like something you would do if you wanted to be undercover. Hey, here's my badge! I'm an undercover agent! You don't do that. You don't. Definitely. Why would he expose his true identity?
The papers were fake.
Certo, Capo, you are a genius. As we say in Italia, it takes a thief to recognize another, eh?
And what happened after he announced that he was a detective?
It became very annoying. He said, "You are under investigation." So I took his papers from him and chased him out of the park.
It was fantastico, and look, here it is identification.
So you stole it from the man?
He added a comment. He made us very scared. But he was not who he said he was.
I'm just like adding A's to the end of everything for that kid now.
Indeed, the person described does not appear to have behaved as a true inspector would. However, I believe it would be prudent for these identification papers to be entered into the evidence.
Ah, yeah, give me the new evidence. Let me put my grubby little paws over it. Oof, but I like them.
Okay, we got the identification. Okay, let's look at this thing.
Now let us return to the witness's testimony.
Yeah. Sure, in a second. I'm gonna look this over. Give me that identification papers. I want to look at those. Gimme. No, don't present it. No, don't present it. What have you done? Wait, how far back is that gonna make me go? Oh, crap. Oh, no. No, I didn't mean to present it. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'll hold up. We're gonna skip for a little bit. So how's everybody's day going? Are you guys excited for the weekend? You got any plans? Wait, there's an oh wait, you're right, there is autosave. Hold up. Right, you're right, there is autosave. Hold on, let me see. Did it do an autosave? I don't see an autosave. Yeah, I don't see an autosave. Oh wait, there it is. Ha. Let's see where this saved. Hold on. Yeah, that's way back, actually. Nope, that is way too far back, actually. I don't even know where that is. Where is that even? Wait, go up, silly thing. Yeah, that's way far back. No, that's way too far back. Yeah, that's way too far. That was like 20 minutes back. Yeah, we ain't doing that. We're just gonna skip through this dialogue real quick. Don't mind me. Let's just chat while we're skipping through this dialogue. But yeah, how's everybody's weekend? Or like, how's your weekend starting off? Is it off to a good start? I hope it is.
Excuse me.
I hope it's off to a good start. We're just skipping through some dialogue because I messed up. We're just skipping through. I'm gonna be hanging out with some friends later tonight. We're gonna watch some more what is it called? The show. Crap, I can't remember the name of the show. Why can't I remember it? It's not Incredibles. It starts with an I. It's a superhero show. Why can't I remember it? My brain, I'm like the worst with names. It's like the one thing I'm really bad at for like stuff. I don't know. What's it called? It's not Incredible. What's the name of the show we're watching tonight? I can't remember it. It starts with an I. It's the one with I'm dying here. I can't remember. Help me. I'm like looking at my husband. Please. What's it called? I'm dying over here. Invincible. Thank you. Jeez. My brain. I hate my brain. I hate my brain. I hate my brain so much. I hate my brain so much. I can't. Names are like the one thing my brain doesn't do well. Names are the one thing that doesn't work well for my brain. I don't know why. Yeah, Invincible. We're watching more Invincible tonight. Jeez, I can't remember. Oh my gosh. I don't know why that happens to me so much, but it's yeah. We're gonna be catching up on the newest episodes of Invincible later tonight, so I'm looking forward to that. Probably gonna go to the grocery store and get something for a snack too. That's gonna be fun. Okay, the damage is done. Blah blah blee blue blue. Skip. Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, give me the passport. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is taking so much time. I'm so sorry. I messed up, guys. I'm so sorry I messed up. But yeah, originally today, guys, we were gonna play FF9, but I was so caught up in setting up stuff for my hubby to start streaming next week that I forgot to do grinding. So that's why we're playing this today instead. But you know, I'm kind of glad because I kind of like this game a lot more than FF9, if I'm being honest with y'all. It's one of my game, like, Ace Attorney is one of my favorite game series, obviously, but like, you know, yeah. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost caught up. We're almost caught up. But yeah, I got my hubby's PNG tuber all set up for next week. He's gonna debut on on Tuesday next week. It's gonna be great. I hope you guys are looking forward to it. We're not gonna be really like streaming together for a little while until he gets established, but I'll be like popping in on his streams, like just in voice chat and stuff for a little bit until he gets like settled as a streamer. Let's see. The person described. Okay, blah 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 blah. But yeah, I made his PNG tuber and all his overlays and stuff, and for him, which took me like a whole week to do all of that stuff. But you know, it was fun, and yeah. Let's see here. Oh wait. Did I go too far? Where am I now? I think I'm okay. I think I passed that. Where am I now? Wait, where am I now? Hold on. Okay. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Backspace here. Well, the victim is nothing to do with us. I don't remember him. Obviously, he's dead now. I sure. Okay, so we just went through all that. Weren't we supposed to oh, yeah, that's right. I wanted to look at the new evidence. That's right. I remember now. I wanted to look at that new evidence. Okay, I just want to examine it. Where's... Can we open it? Can I open it? Oh, there's the clasp. Okay, let me move to the middle here. Okay, we're back at it, guys. We're back at it now. No more going through dialogue. So let's see here. Let me look at that. Well, I suppose we should see what this inspector's identification looks like inside. There's no way it's Sholmes. Who is it? Who this? Yes, it definitely looks fake, doesn't it?
Out of interest, what name is given?
Probably just something plucked out of the air. It's Tobias... What? Oh. No way Gregson was that dumb! No way! No, Gregson wouldn't have done that. What? Wait, what?
This Scotland Yard insignia looks genuine to me.
But how?
And the department identification number details are all correct as well.
He actually legit gave them it. Oh my gosh, no wonder he's dead. He was really dumb. But I mean, I still miss him and I'm sad, but then, oh my gosh, bro. Since when have you known those? Do you mean to say...
I know it seems incredible, but yes, I think this is a genuine identification book issued by Scotland Yard.
When does she have time to learn these things? But that's unbelievable. This is the real thing after all? The details of the inspector's identification have been updated in the court record. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's fun. He actually legit gave him his ID papers. What the heck? Wait, but they said that it wasn't him. It was a younger, thinner man who gave him the papers. So somebody was impersonating Gregson then, maybe? Right? Didn't they say that? I'm pretty sure they said that. Let me move back over. Slide to the right. Bum, bum. Cause I swear that's what happened, though. I don't remember him, obviously, but I assure you is not on the park. Although this victim has nothing to do with us. Okay, let's press on this one. I'm gonna do... Wait, let me save and then press on it. Because I don't want to have to re-examine that ID papers again. Okay. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. Okay. Press. There you go. Held it. But we only have your word for that.
See, but what else can we do, huh?
True.
Alpha, we are not having much of fun these days. First we are arrested, then we are shown the horrible picture of a dead man. And now you question every single thing we say. We are the victims here. Eh, Capo?
No, you were caught carrying out a plot to swindle hundreds of innocent people.
Huh? Oof, you had to bring that up, eh? It's not fair. Eh, Capo?
It is fair because you were doing bad. You have a lot to answer for. It's your fault we got caught in the first place. Let's press on that. What do you mean by that?
Cavalo, you promised not to say, eh, Cap?
Oh, I think we've already been through this dialogue before. Actually, yeah, we have. Yeah, okay. Oops, see, is an easy mistake to make. The first, okay, yeah, that's right. This is where they're talking about how their boat was late and stuff because of him. Yeah, I remember this. Pepino for the, it's okay. Blame God, blah, blah, blah. Anger, blah, 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 blah. Okay, and I've seen the evidence. Okay, all right, so now we've gone through all of it. Good. Okay, they didn't tell much. Okay.
What do you think, Mr. Naruto?
Well, if it was in the inspector's diary. Oh, if it was in the inspector's diary, it seems likely we must have gone to, okay, never mind. Yeah, okay. La 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 la. They don't appear to be telling lies. Yeah, we went through this dialogue too. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, okay, great. Definitely. Okay. All right, so now we need to figure out where to present the ID papers, probably, because they just gave us this new evidence. And it's usually when they give us the new evidence. Usually when they give us the new evidence, that's the evidence we use for presenting. So let's see here. 1,000 red-headed people assemble in the park in Lime Street that day. But I don't recall the man in this photograph. Let's see. No, I didn't remember him, and obviously he's dead now, but I assure you he was not in the park. Okay. Allure, this victim has nothing to do with us. And then the last one is, you have a lot to answer for. It's your fault we got caught in the first place. Okay, let's go back. It's one of these statements. Let me figure out which one of these statements it could be. I'm thinking. Let me think for a bit. Okay, let's look through these again in order one more time. We had more than 1,000 people, okay. But I don't recall the man in this photograph. No, I don't remember him, and obviously he's dead now, but I assure you there's nothing in the park. This victim has nothing to do with us. That's not true, actually, because you stole his ID. So yeah, it does have something to do with you, actually. Right? Right? Because they stole his ID. So they must have something to do with it. Okay, yeah. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I will do it right now. I will do that right now. Hold up. Hydrate. Okay, we're good. Okay, let's present the ID papers here. Yes. Okay. Bam! Objection! Objection! I wonder if I could ask you to examine this identification book very closely. Miss Lestrade. Wait. Why Gina? What? Why Miss Lestrade?
What is your intention here, Counsel?
Is this really a fake or is it genuine? That's the question, which we can't answer ourselves.
Objection.
Uh-oh. What? Don't be ridiculous. No Scotland Yard detective would allow his or her identification to get stolen. Hold it. Hold it. That is the boss's. No question about it. It can't be. As I suspected. Yep. The undercover detective who attended the Red-Headed League's enrollment on the day in question was the real Inspector Gregson, carrying out an incognito investigation. Ooh, the music! Zugalos! I killed the Frenchman. I killed him. He dead. Next!
Order! Order!
But If the boss had his identification stolen, he would have reported it straight away. I mean, he was always on me about it. If you lose something, report it at once, he say. Could it be then that the inspector was physically unable to report it? Uh-oh. Did Gregson get kidnapped or something?
Physically, eh? What are you saying?
Unable to? You're not suggesting. Yes, it's quite possible that he was killed before he had the chance to report his identification stolen. No. Yes. See.
Order! Order! Order!
The defense posits that the victim was killed the day before his body was discovered at a different location. Do you two have anything to say about that? Ooh-wee! Yes, cry. Cry like a little piggy.
I know nothing. Ooh-wee! I don't know nothing. Ooh-wee!
Pull yourself together, Pepino. Mon Dieu, you cannot behave a little more like a master criminal than that, no?
Ooh-wee! Now I wish I had returned to Italia. Ooh-wee!
This is stop crying, Pepino, please. Otherwise, oh no.
Let me stop your whining and start to talk. I can't. What? I couldn't do that many different accents in one go. Dang it!
I know nothing. Ooh-wee! I don't know nothing. Ooh-wee!
But you will tell everything or face the worst possible outcome. Ugly crying noises.
You will dry your eyes and testify again about these identification papers and the precise circumstances under which you came by them.
Ooh-wee! Ooh-wee! It's so much fun to do that noise. Ooh-wee! For crying out loud. Little babies crying at the stand. Look at them dumb babies. Look at these dumb babies, guys. We're gonna put these dumb babies in jail, probably.
The truth is, we took him prisoner and kept him here for the night at our secret hideout. Even though it didn't think he was a real detective, I was too scared to let him go that day, just in case.
We took a man's identification from him and shut him in the room next to ours.
There might have been a little tussle, but we did him no harm. And the next morning, we let him go.
He spent the night in the nice room, and it wasn't nothing like prison, really. Ooh-wee!
Dumb babies. Dumb babies going to jail.
This is outrageous. You imprisoned the man.
But no, see, no, it was not like a prison. He was a very comfortable and calm and happy. Eh, Capo?
It was never part of the plan, I swear it.
Alpha, so you think it was my fault, eh? Just because I got the date of the ferry wrong by one little day.
I do not think it was your fault, Peppino. I know it.
Oh, they got a tussle?
No. Per favor, Capo. It is not fair.
They gonna fight? They gonna scrap?
You shall have plenty of time for squabbling back at the prison, gentlemen.
Yeah, you'll have plenty of time.
Oof, I do not believe this. How could he have been a real detective?
Counsel for the defense, proceed with the cross-examination.
So, on the day before the incident, Gregson spent the night confined in this pair's hideout. I don't know if these boys killed him, but they definitely kidnapped him, and they admitted to it. So there's that. Not sure if they actually killed him or not, though. We'll have to see. We're gonna have to pursue this a little bit further. Okay, boyos, tell me that. Let's cross-examine you. We took him prisoner and kept him for the night in our secret hideout. Okay, press! Press! Do you realize what you're saying? They're admitting to kidnapping.
You have to believe me, I never intended for that to happen. And I'm sure the detective did not intend it either.
Do you think? Do you think?
But there was nothing else I could do.
See, nothing else. This was the first time for the capo. He was at the end of his wits.
I have told you before, Pino, that is not the way to describe a criminal mastermind.
A criminal mastermind, sure. Uh-huh. What about this hideout of yours?
An old empty house behind the park on Lime Street.
We rented the place for 2 days. It was inspired by the capo here.
An impulsive idea, I would say.
No, not impulsive, inspired, eh, capo?
What am I supposed to say to that, Pepito? Pepino?
Pepino? And it was in the house described that you confined Inspector Gregson, was it?
Oui. But you have to remember, I was under the impression that he was a pretender, not a real inspector.
That doesn't quite add up, though. If you didn't think that the man was a real inspector, there would have been no reason to take him prisoner, would there? Exactly. Why would you do that if you didn't have a reason, stupid?
No, you are right, but we could not be completely certain.
Uh-huh, sure. Even though I didn't think he was a real detective, I was too scared to let him go that day just in case. Uh-huh. Too scared? Why? Yeah, what are you scared of?
Because we had come to the park, we didn't know. There was a chance that he had seen through my plan.
And if it wasn't the case, he would go straight to the police to blow the whistle on us. Even if he was just feigning to be an inspector, he was up to no good, huh? Without doubt.
I think most people would agree that it's you two who were up to no good. Yeah, exactly.
Well, see, you may be right. Eh, capo?
The point is, we were not able to escape from England immediately. That is why we had no choice but to take the man prisoner.
What I don't understand is why the inspector felt the need to show you his identification in the first place.
See, I asked myself the same question.
We were writing down the names and addresses of all the people who took 5 shillings from that day. I have forgotten what name he said, but the address, it startled me.
See, address, Scotland Yard Homicide Division, he said.
What? Wait, he put his address down as a homicide division?
He probably didn't like your face, Peppino. Anyways, I was not rude. I just politely asked him why he had said it. And that's when he started to say he was an inspector. Not long afterwards, he took out his identification.
What was Inspector Gregson playing at? Yeah, he's just like, hey, I'm Inspector Gregson, here's my ID, I'm an undercover agent. What? Bro? Tell the court what happened next. You took him back to your hideout, you say?
See, we did.
Okay, then what? Right, we took the man's identification from him and shut him in the room next to ours. Okay, let's press on that one. Press on that one. That being this identification book here, correct? Correct?
See, that is the one.
What made you believe that it was a forgery?
I never seen a real one, of course. But he was so suspicious, this a man. Alora, I was thinking, it must be falso, eh, Capo?
It is just as Peppino said. We were convinced it was not genuine.
And so together they're hilarious, brothers. We took the man captive.
All we did was shove him inside the locked room. Then we made preparations to transfer all of the money.
In for a penny, in for a pound. Yep. Yep. There might have been a little tussle, but we did him no harm, and the next morning we let him go. Okay, press on that. Press on that. What do you mean by a little tussle exactly?
Both. It was nothing, just a minor incident.
The false inspector, he was a real piece of work. Eh, Capo?
What happened?
Uffa, it was a disaster. We gave him a nice room, and what does he do, huh? In the middle of the night, he tries to escape through the ventilator? Ventilator.
Can you blame him?
We chased him also, and we caught him again.
Can you blame us?
Wait, you didn't shoot the man in your haste, did you? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Zoot, what do you think we are? Of course not. I simply got hold of him again and I took him back into the...
Oh, you got something to say, little man? Little man's got something to say again. What you say? What you got? Well, excuse me. What you got to say again? Mr. DeRossi, is something wrong?
Me?
Something Mr. DeRosso just said seemed to make you, well, it seemed to make you act even more strangely than usual. What was all that about?
Cavolo, at times like that, you don't want to have the capo after you, believe me. And I speak from a person, esperienza.
Personal experience.
That it is enough, Peppino. There is no need to say more.
The truth is, the night before we put the Red-Headed League plan into action, I was scared. I was not fair to the capo, but I tried to run away.
It's a shame you didn't manage it.
But the capo here, he came after me like the turbine, huh? And he dragged me back to the house, kicking and screaming. I still have the bruises to prove it, eh, Capo?
Bruises, you say?
He abused the Wait! Hold up!
You wanna see, You wanna see my fantastical bruises?
That's the same bruise that the one gossip guy had around his neck!
Oh! Jimbo, hi! Happy affiliate anniversary, thank you! How are you doing today?
I hope you're having a great day. Welcome in. I actually forgot it was my affiliate anniversary today. Welcome in. How's your day going? I hope you're having a great one. Yeah, that's the same mark that the gossip guy had around his neck.
That's enough, Peppino. No one wants to look at any part of you.
Oh, that's rude. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Hope you are well too. I'm okay. That's good. I'm glad you're doing well. We're playing some more Great Ace Attorney Chronicles right now. And we're cross-examining these two gingers right here. Let me take a sip of that water though. Okay.
That's enough now, Peppino. No one wants to look at any part of you.
What did you do, huh? I show you or I don't. I show you or I don't.
You do. Now. Show it. Show it.
Allora, if everyone wants to see, then I do it.
Yep. Right around the neck.
Echo, you see? It is still very visible, eh?
That red ring around your neck. You got that when you were dragged back to the house?
See, the capo, sometimes he's very rough and...
I said that's enough. Peppino's neck is nothing to do with what we are talking about here. You have my word.
Yes. What is your opinion, Counsel?
About this red ring about Mr. DeRossi's neck, I wonder, what does it matter? Oh, it's important. Yeah, it's definitely important. Also, he's abusing his partner. That's not very nice. Domestic abuse! I will not stand for it. We're gonna put this man in jail for that too. It's important. It's important. What do you mean he sometimes gets rough? Yeah, I know, bro. That's not cool. Mr. DeRossi, I'm going to have to ask you to amend your testimony with details about that mark on your neck. Yes, yes.
Hey, Capo, you see? Everyone is interested in what I say, huh?
Ugh. I thought I could be abusive and get away with it, but sous the laws, it don't work.
Yep. Nope. 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 No abuse. Nope. Mm-mm. That's not something you say with a smile on your face either. No. No.
Very well, you will amend your testimony as requested, Mr. De Rossi.
See, if you really want to know.
Hold on. Hubby needs to talk to me about dinner real quick. Hold up. Where's my mute button? There. Okay, sorry about that. Hubby wanted to discuss what I wanted for dinner. I was just like, I don't know, just make whatever. Anywho, he tried to escape, but the capo put a... Oh, he tried to escape, but the capo put the collar on him and dragged him back like what he did to me. See? Oh, it was Gossip who had the he stole his identification papers. Surprise dinner, let's go. Yeah, I know. It was Gossip who stole the identification papers and pretended to be Gregson. Oh, snap. I bet he wanted to take the money from them. I bet he was going to be like, oh, yeah, I'm from Scotland Yard, so you can pay me some money as a bribe and I'll just look the other way. I bet Gossip did that. I bet he did. Oh, okay, let's save here. Let's save here and press on this statement. Nice. Okay. Let's press on this.
Hold it!
Are you saying that red mark was caused by...
See, a big collar made from leather.
A leather collar. Is this true, Mr. De Rousseau?
What? We had a Saint Bernard at home when I was younger. It was a souvenir from that time with a very strong chain.
A strong chain. And you put that around your friend's neck? They into some weird stuff. Okay, let's not judge.
I'm sorry, I was so angry that he was leaving me alone.
Yeah, you did not have to tie the chain to the leg of a bed, though. I would have not tried to run again.
You didn't do that to Inspector Gregson as well, did you?
Treated the people equal, is the capo here's motto, eh?
It's starting to sound a lot more like a prison of all of a sudden.
The capo is tough, but the capo is a rough.
The capo is an abuser and he's going to jail.
Ugh, I shouldn't have done it.
So, the following morning, when you released the inspector...
He had the red ring around his neck, just like me.
Pepino, s'il vous plaît, leave it now.
Now you know, huh? The capo here, you don't want to tangle with him, eh? But for the inspector, it's not so bad.
I don't think he has a mark in the I don't think he has a mark in the picture of him either. Gregson, I mean? Let's look at it real quick. Yeah, his neck is showing right here. There's no mark. So that's probably the evidence that we're going to have to present on statement 4. But I'm going to press this statement just so that I can go through all the statements. He spent in the nice room. It was nothing like a prison. But he was tied up, dummy. You took away the man's freedom. However comfortable you make it sound, you were still holding him prisoner.
If you say that, then I say this. There is something that takes away our freedom too. The lack of money. So we are the prisoners as well, huh? All of us.
Ooh, that's deep. Huh?
No money, no freedom. This is the truth.
True. The little man's right.
It'll make me mad and it makes me sad. Well, what can we do?
Earn money with an honest living? Well, work hard. If you feel so disenfranchised, take money to court, though it'll cost you, of course.
Uffa, there you have it. You have it. You see, that is why we need the Red-Haired League, to fight for the justice.
Perhaps he has a point.
No, Mr. Naruto. All we did was try to give the man a comfortable place to sleep for the night. And you say it was a prison, huh? Huh?
Perhaps he has a point again. No, he doesn't! No!
No again, Mr. Naruto. You should have heard him snoring. Might die. If anyone was disturbed, it was us.
Yeah, okay. Not much to go on, really.
Yes, there is. Their testimony does make me wonder, you know. About that pocket watch belonging to the inspector, I mean.
Ah, yes, the one he had treasured so much, apparently.
If he was confined, but not restrained, as the witnesses are implying, he would still have been able to wind his watch.
That's very true, yes. So did Inspector Gregson actually die while he was being held captive by these redheads? No, he wasn't with them.
In which case, it is impossible that these two young men are responsible for Inspector Gregson's...
To be honest, I find it hard to believe. Yeah, they're too much baby to have done it. Perhaps we should try to find out exactly what happened.
Very well. Very wise, Mr. Naruto. Yes.
Okay, I know exactly which statement to present the picture of Gregson on, and that'll prove that that'll prove it. Okay, let's do a save here. Save. Present. And we're gonna present the picture of Gregson because you can see his neck there and it doesn't have a line, so it's not Gregson. Oh, bam! Objection! Ooh, let's go! Objection! Yeah! So, the day before his body was discovered, Inspector Gregson was taken prisoner while working incognito.
No, it was not like that. It was only a prison. It was an invitation to stay. It was only.
However you describe it, there's one glaring inconsistency that remains.
What inconsistency is this, counsel?
I would ask the court to look closely at this photograph of the It's time for the redeem again! It's time for the redeem! Look at this photograph! You will see that there is no red ring visible around his neck.
But that makes no sense. It was me who took the collar off the man in the morning, and I saw the red bruises on his neck, just like I have.
Given the mark that is still clearly visible on this witness's neck, we'd expect to see bruising on the victim who was put in the collar more recently than Mr. DeRossi. I'm so glad I made that redeem because every time I was just singing it and nobody knew what the song is, and now y'all know the context.
Indeed, that is most peculiar.
But what do we tell you, huh? We say this from the beginning, many times a week.
Wait, Peppino is right. The man is a photograph. He is someone different from the man we held captive that night.
I knew it. I knew it was gossip. It was gossip they had. He stole Gregson's identification papers.
Order! Order! Order!
It would appear then that on the day before the incident, the man who visited the park on Lime Street posing as an incognito inspector was not Inspector Gregson at all.
Objection.
Wait, why am I objecting? Wait, what? Why? If that's true, however, how do you explain the inspector's identification? This is a genuine identification book issued by Scotland Yard. It's inconceivable that someone could have stolen such an important item from the inspector. Yeah, so about that, lurking and tuning in for a photograph meme. Welcome back, Winter. Welcome back. The prosecution made that assertion itself. Yeah, you did make that assertion yourself.
And we also know that the inspector had made a note of the Red-Headed League in his diary for that day, which surely means we can't divorce the two events completely.
The inconsistency noted by the defense is most troubling. If it were the real Inspector Gregson whom those two red-headed gentlemen encountered, the fact that no bruising can be seen around his neck defies explanation. But equally, if they had actually encountered an imposter, how did that person come to be in the possession of the real inspector's identification? Does the defense have some plausible explanation, counsel?
I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well. Oh, wait. Are you saying that to me or Solus? I am doing great. Thank you for asking, Winter. Let's see. The whole thing defies explanation.
It is for precisely these occasions that we keep meticulous notes in the court record, Mr. Naruhodo. Because those are the facts, and the facts cannot lie.
No, the facts can't lie. Even when they point to something so incredible, it's almost unbelievable. Well, my lord, the true identity of the person who turned up in the park for the Red-Headed League's enrollment is revealed by information in the court record, I believe.
Good gracious.
Very tantalizing, Mr. Naruto. So why don't you help us all to see whether the truth it is that you are apparently wait, I read that completely wrong. So why don't you help us all to see whatever truth it is that you've apparently seen? Who exactly is this inspector that appeared before Mr. De Rousseau and Mr. De Rossa? It was an imposter. I'm gonna save, but I'm 99% sure it was an imposter. 99%. I'm doing good. Finally feeling 100% from feeling sick. Yay! I'm so glad. That's awesome. An imposter. Imposter! It was an imposter. There was an imposter among us. Though it seems incredible, I admit the undeniable facts only point to one thing. Since no bruising can be seen on the victim's neck, the person who these two red-headed men took prisoner that day cannot have been Inspector Gregson. In other words, your whole argument up to now has been a waste of time. No. Objection! Objection! On the contrary, I haven't finished. What? There's no bruising on the victim's neck, so the question immediately posed next is, who exactly was this man in the park on Lime Street found to be carrying Inspector Gregson's identification?
See, that's right. We tell the same story every time. Whoever this man was, the capo dragged him from the pillar to a post with the dog collar.
Mondo, Pepino, it was not so harsh as you say, huh?
So who was that false inspector, eh? Who was he?
Clearly the defense has an idea about it. About the identity of the man who these two imprisoned that night. Yeah, who was it?
I must ask the counsel for the defense to elaborate post haste. Who did the witness encounter in the park posing in the...
I know exactly who it is. I'm not even gonna do a save because I know exactly who it is. Where is he? Where is he? There he is! This boy! Boom!
Goodness me, isn't that...
It is. One of the witnesses who was in the stand in this very courtroom earlier today. Bring him back. Come on down. A nameless man whose only occupation appears to be peddling hearsay to passerbys.
Objection.
What you got? Huh? What do you gotta say? What on earth would a street seller be doing with a police inspector's identification papers? Witnesses, is this the man or not?
What has happened to his lip?
Huh?
See, this is a man is not for the Red-Headed League, eh? He's looking for the Twisted Lip League, no?
It's because he's not wearing I bet it's because he's not wearing the wig. Perhaps rather than making such a rash claim next time, you should bite your lip instead. Seems improbable, yes, but one undeniable fact remains. During his testimony earlier, I noted something around the man's neck. A red ring of bruising.
Eh,
What? That's right. You beat me to it? Yeah. The defense demands that Mr. Gossip be brought back to the stand.
Come on down, Mr. Gossip. You've won a prize of going to jail.
Order! Order! Bailiff! Bring the aforementioned witnesses back into the courtroom. Immediately!
Okay, bring them on back. Bring them on back. Yeah, show us that neck. Hey, you're twinsies.
Well, I never.
Well, now you have.
An undeniable ring of bruising indeed. And identical to that of the witness beside him.
now what's going on here, eh? I've always had this, me. It's a birthmark. Is it in it?
It's not a birthmark. Oh, thank you for the biddies, souls. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you.
I've always had this, me. It's a birthmark in it.
A birthmark, you say? I have a birthmark on my arm in real life. I always get asked if I got something on my arm. They're like, oh, you have something. Like every time somebody doesn't know about my birthmark and they get to know me, they're like, oh, there's something on your arm. You should rub that off. And I'm like, yeah, it don't come off. Yeah, that don't come off. Sorry. They're like, oh, and I'm like, yeah. Oh, posture check. Thank you. I will do that right now. Thank you. I assume the reason you've been recalled to the stand has been explained to you. Bring them on back now, y'all. Crisscross for smooth. crisscross. Hey, let's go.
Hey, something about an inspector again. But I'm telling you, you've got it all wrong as usual.
You're denying all knowledge of it?
Well, of course I am. Are you trying to kill me with all this nonsense, eh?
Well, at least you have more stories to peddle back in Fresno Street, won't you? Now we're going to need you to testify again. And you, Mr. DeRosa and Mr. DeRossi, I'm sure you'll cooperate, won't you?
Do we have any choice?
We are in a big trouble, eh, Capo?
Yep, you're in a bigger trouble. Yep.
That's quite enough dilatory chatter. Proceed with the testimony.
Okay, we're going. Give me that testimony. Give me that. Okay, what do you got to say for yourself, Boyle, huh?
This man who claimed to be the inspector that day was definitely not this man.
What? What do you mean it wasn't him?
Is right, see? You think we would forget these grand lips, huh?
Oh, wait, is it just because his lips look different that you don't recognize him? That's stupid. What is this, some miraculous ladybug nonsense? Oh, his lip is slightly bigger. Who are you?
I never leave Fresno Street, all right? I have no interest in any redhead league. I'm all alone in the world, me. I've got no kinfolk or nothing. Why would I be involved in something like that? Just look at me, eh? Does it look like I could carry off a disguise with a face like this?
Nah. I bet he also had the wig on, too. OMG, I forgot what I was doing. I set a thing down and I forgot. Oh, no. Do you need a lurk again? That's okay. Thank you for being here.
It would certainly appear that we have the wrong man.
What have I been telling you, huh? There is no need for this pointless testimony.
Ugh.
That's right. It's just a simple I'm just a simple peddler, remember? Fresno Street's all I know. How would I have come by a police inspector's identification book, eh?
Well, yes, that's hard to explain, but...
Oof. A brief cross-examination, I think, counsel. Very brief.
Ugh, isn't there anyone in this courtroom who thinks I might be onto something?
I stand steadfastly at your side as always, Mr. Naruto.
Oh, Sasato, she always believes in us. Yay! I need to lurk so I can remember Simba, where I am. That's okay. You go ahead, lurk. Thank you for being here. Okay, cross-examination time now, boys. You gonna get it now. These boys gonna get it now. They're all gonna get it now. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Okay. Cross-examinate your butt. Let's go. The man who claimed to be the was definitely not this man. Press. Hold it. So you say, but how can you be quite so certain?
There is no need to hurt your hands on the desk, monsieur. Sure, there's a reason is obvious, no? Because I have never seen the lips like this.
Nevertheless, there's a clear red mark around Mr. Gossip's neck. And it looks very much like that left behind on the neck of your colleague by your prized collar.
Mon Dieu, with your words, it is like you tried to wring my neck.
It does look very much like my neck, though, eh?
No, this is a birthmark, lad. The biggest lips in London and the neck to die for. Hey, they broke the mold when they made me. For the first time in my life. I feel lucky to have been born with the red hair.
And I thought being Japanese made you stand out in London. So you maintain that you've seen this man before?
Oui, c'est ça. I swear to it by the flames in my hair.
So fierce pride has outgrown the frustration with your hair now, has it? Is right. See, we would have forgotten the grand lips. Yeah. Okay. What if his lips weren't always like that, though? Well, yes. I don't imagine I'll forget those lips in a hurry either.
This is what I am saying. For some reason, it makes me want to eat. How did Fabian call it? An eclair? You know, I've never seen the hair as black as yours before either.
Likewise, I'd never seen red hair like yours until I came to Britain.
See, maybe this is a national trait, eh? Maybe all the people from this man's country have the grand lips.
No, lad, I was born right here in Fresno Street, and I never left.
Uffa, this is a problem, see?
So you definitely didn't go to the park on Lime Street that day, Mr. Gossip? He's lying!
No, how many times do you want me to say it, huh?
I never leave Fresno Street. I have no interest in the Red-Headed League. Doubt. You interested in money. So, you heard of the Red-Headed League, had you? Oh, that's right. Nobody mentioned the Red-Headed League. No, where's this coming from? No one said anything about that. Oopsie. Oopsie poopsie.
You don't get a name like Gossip for nothing, eh? It's my business to know what's going off in town.
Oh, good save. Smooth. Good save.
I sold that tasty tidbit to a fair few redheads that came past me.
He got us there. Dang it. I was hoping we got him. Oh, you're poking his face. Oh my gosh. How does his hair feel? Is it soft? Cam, how does the hair feel? We need to know. Stream needs to know, Cam. What's his hair feel like? Is it soft?
Just between us, I even got Sandwich to cough up for it.
Well, he does have a very red nose, if that counts.
Who knows?
But as you can see, my own hair's gotten, not got a hint of red in it. In any case, Fresno Street's my patch. You won't catch me siding off some other part of town. No, sir, not likely.
Oh, what you got to say, Frenchman, huh? Excuse me. Oily? It feels oily? Oh, he needs to wash it. Mr. DeRosso.
Oui, can I help you?
Did Mr. Gossip's words just now lead you to remember something relevant, perhaps? Well?
It was the other day when I was looking for a place near the park, a small house or something.
To be the headquarters of your Red-Headed League, yes?
Yes, oui. I visited an housing agent on Lime Street and there I saw him. This man was paying money to the agent. What?
Mr. Gossip with a housing agent? Oh.
He had some kind of contract in his hand, and they were clearly discussing terms. But no, you're mistaken, chum. I've never left Fresno Street, like I said before. You've mistaken me for someone else, someone with the same face.
No, the capo is right. I remember it too. He was paying the man with the banknotes.
With notes?
Like I said, that was me.
I was curious why this man with the dirty clothes had so much money. So I looked at the name on the papers.
And what name was written? Mr. Gossip? I bet the name was Hugh Boone. I bet it was Hugh Boone.
No, this man, he lies. He tells you that he has no name. But in fact, his name is Hugh Boone, huh? It is better than Mr. Gossip, I think.
No! Yes! So that's Hugh Boone, huh?
I'm a peddler of tidbits of information, like I said, on Fresno Street, and that's that. I don't much like folk talking about my personal life.
Indeed. And it is not the intention of the court to invade the privacy of the witnesses.
Wait. What if? Guys, do you remember the husband that went missing earlier in this episode? What if that's him? Because the picture of the wife was found at that place, and the place was being rented by Hugh Boone. What if that's the husband? Oh my gosh! I might be right. Hold up. Let me check. Hold on. People? Where's the husband? Oh, he's got the curly hair just like this dude. Wait, let's look at his eyebrows too. Hold up. We're gonna look at him again here.
Very well, I shall respect your wishes, sir. The aforementioned name shall be redacted from all court records of this trial, assuming no objections.
No, I got an objection. I got your objection right here. I'm sorry, my lord, but the defense does object. Yes, we do. Because the name just mentioned has a very deep significance to this case.
Good gracious, do you summarily object, Prosecutor Asogi?
As it happens, my lord, that particular name has already been mentioned during today's proceedings.
Well, I never. In what capacity?
Hugh Boone, the name of the leaseholder of the room.
Let me put this very simply. The victim's body was discovered in your rented room. Oh, snap, he does have the curled hair. Are his eyebrows curled too? This might be the husband that went missing. This might be the husband that's been missing. Has he been making money this whole time doing gossip stuff? Oh my gosh. No way. We're gonna get there though. Oh my god. I suggest, sir, that you start talking.
Well, all right. I suppose that might be the case, eh?
Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure that's the same guy, guys. So your real name is Hugh Boone? No, that's not his real name. That's not his real name. His actual real name. It's another alias. His actual real name is this guy, Daily Vigil. But we'll get there. But I'm probably jumping ahead like 5 pages here. But I'm just like, he had the picture of the wife there, and the room was rented by him. So your real name is Hugh Boone.
Well, just between us, I don't like to blow me own trumpet, but there's no finer peddler of tidbits in town. So hey, I happen to be able to afford a grubby little room in a fallen down backstreet townhouse.
You do?
The fact that he can afford that room is what tipped me off, guys. That this isn't, he's lying again.
And once every 6 months, I go and pay the rent to the agent on Lime Street. Hey, I remember now, there was 2 vulgar redheads in there last time.
Hey, If either of us is vulgar, it is not a me.
Think again, Pepino.
Why didn't you bring this up before?
It's like I told you already. I don't like talking about my personal life, and I'm a tidbit peddler as far as anyone else is concerned. No fuss.
He doesn't want to be talked about because he doesn't want his wife to find out that he's been unemployed for 10 years and running around the streets as a peddler and renting a secret room. He done it now. He done it now.
You will update your testimony to include the most surprising revelation, Mr. Boone.
If I must.
So, the leaseholder of Scotland Yard has been looking for since the body was discovered. Has been here under our noses all along. Yep. Yep, and I'm pretty sure that's the missing husband too. But we'll get there. We'll get there. I read the room.
Hey, I read the room where the fellow was found. It's true. For what difference it makes.
Let's press on that. We're pressing on that. So, you live in that room presumably, do you? Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I would do that right now.
No, I don't live there. What do you think? There's no bed, is there? Just a desk.
Then why would you want to rent it?
Well, I don't think I should have to say, really.
Then how about the notebook and notice board in there? Which was covered from top to bottom in confidential documents only the police should have access to.
No, that the board's not mine. The inspector must have brought it along.
Sure. Oh, by the way, guys, here's another thing. The husband who went missing was the warden of the prison where the professor was supposed to be hung but wasn't actually hung, and he got fired for it. Do y'all remember this? Y'all remember this? Look at Daily Vigil was relieved of his post because he let the guy escape, and that was the professor. Yes. So that's the other thing. I bet he was also investigating the professor and all the professor cases for the reason of trying to get his job back somehow. Maybe he thought if he could just like do something like that, he could get his job back or something. That's just my theory on that. By the way, if you hear any weird sizzling noises in the background, that's hubby making dinner. We're having pork chops tonight. We're having pork chops. I'm excited.
The inspector must have brought it along. It's only the other bits and bobs that belong to me. The desk and the chair and that.
We should ask him about the photograph. We should ask him about the wife photograph. People don't generally carry enormous notice boards around with them. No, they don't. The real question is, why was Inspector Gregson killed there in your room?
Well, obviously, I've not the faintest idea. I mean, it's causing me no end of bother, to be honest.
Pork chops, yeah.
It seems to me that Mr. Boone would rather as little is known about his room as is known. Okay, I'm sorry. This sentence is structured weird. Would rather as little is known about his room as possible for some reason.
Yes, it does come across that way, and more importantly, knowing that the scene of the crime is actually his room completely changes things. In particular, there's one part of his testimony that's really bothering me now.
Huh?
That's how I'm finally gonna undo this man. Okay, let's finish pressing him on the rest of these statements, but we're gonna go for that amended statement here. I'm all alone, no kinfolk, blah, blah, blah. Okay. You mean you have no family?
No, none at all.
Liar.
So I spend my days on Fresno Street peddling tidbits to passerbys. Hoping, just between us, that eventually someone with lips like mine will come along.
I don't think so.
You may be right.
Anyway, that mark on your neck is just too much of a coincidence for us to ignore.
Well, what's a fella to do then, eh? If you don't believe me, we're at an impasse. And there's nothing to do I can do but flick me lip.
It looks like I'm not going to get anywhere here unless I can produce some proof.
You're basically saying I got dressed up and posed as some fancy inspector, aren't you? Well, it's beyond me how you think I could do that.
Okay. Just look at me. Does it look like I could carry off a disguise? Yeah. Here we go. Hold it. Maybe you could, say, with a mustache or a beard to cover up that lip.
Hey, perhaps. But if I was going to stick some fake facial hair on to cover up this fine specimen, I'd end up looking like his lordship over there, wouldn't I?
Pardon?
They're insulting his wig.
I assure you, my lips are entirely unremarkable. And I would ask you not to cast such scrutinizing looks in my direction, Council.
Uh-oh. Sorry, my lord. My imagination got the better of me there. Uh-oh.
Well, Inspector Gregson did wear a mustache, of course.
You're right, he did. So, perhaps he was hiding something himself. He could barely have hidden a crumb in a mustache of that size. Yeah, it was a small mustache.
And he was a detective we spoke with said no official hair at all.
See, the capo is right. He was clearly shaven.
It surely seems beyond the realms of possibility that this witness could have disguised himself as the victim.
Aye, it does and it is.
Doubt. That's the extent of their testimony, is it?
What's your feeling, Mr. Naruto?
Well, what Mr. Boone says is undeniable. It would be all but impossible to hide those lips with any form of disguise.
Perhaps yes, but nevertheless the mark around his neck is equally undeniable. And it's identical to the one that Mr. De Rossi suffered.
Yes, that's true. But why does this whole disguise idea just keep playing on my mind? Oh, is it time? All right, okay, hold on. Okay, all right. So let's go ahead. We're next time we're gonna finish up this cross-examination. But I actually have to get going now. Unfortunately, I have to get going now. I wanted to go through this guy's testimony with the. Do I have time to go to present this evidence? No? Okay, sorry. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to hold it here. But when we get back, we're gonna present this evidence. We're gonna, I'll probably play this again next week. I don't know, maybe. Unless I have time to grind for FF9. But, yeah, guys, let's go ahead and do our thank yous and find something to read, okay? Okay, let's go. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to scroll through like that. Excuse me. End credits, there we go. Alrighty, guys, thank you all so much for coming in tonight to watch me play some more Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I hope you had a fun time watching me. I had so much fun playing. I love Ace Attorney games. Don't you guys love it? I do. But thank you for the following people for supporting the stream. Yay! Thank you, Isingra. Thank you, Len Kagamin, Lou Kagagurin, and I follow VTubers for the follows today. Thank you, Foxy, for the resub. Thank you, Souls, for the bits. Thank you, Jimbo, Manrex, and Camelot for being my mods today. I appreciate you guys so much. Let's find somebody for us to raid real quick. I'm gonna find a friend to raid real quick here. Hold up. Let's see here. Who am I gonna raid? Let me find a friend real quick. Who's streaming right now that I can raid? Okay, I got a couple friends streaming right now. Let me just pick one. Real quick here. Okay, Karater's streaming right now. Karater is a Kobold Dragon a Kobold streamer. Have a good night and a good weekend. You too. Thank you for being here. Don't go anywhere just yet. We're gonna raid Karater here. He's a friend of mine. He's a Kobold streamer. It looks like right now he's playing a game called Star Sector. So it's some kind of space game. I'm not sure what it's about. But we're gonna go ahead and raid him. And then when you guys get in there, make sure to use... Wait, did the raid command work? I think the raid command didn't work. Hold up. Raid Karater 0. There we go. Okay, sorry. The raid command was stupid for a second. Anyways, when you get in there, make sure to use the raid message, which as always is Trash Panda Army Raid. And if you're a subscriber, you can copy and paste the second message here to use the raid emote, which looks like... Oh, if I can copy and paste it. There we go. Looks like this. Guys, I'm going to be back on Monday. On Monday, I'm going to be doing an art stream. I'm thinking I'm going to do like a Pokemon Easter fusion stream. Like I'm going to make Pokemon fusions that are Easter themed. And we're going to draw them on Monday. So I'll see you guys on Monday. I hope you guys have a great weekend and take care, okay? All right? Bye-bye!